Hey guys, how's it going? We are doing the Dawn of Felwithe part 5
So
tonight.
for my
Whichever works best for you, it's fine. I don't care, whatever works. You could do standard array or you could roll it. We're missing 2 guys tonight, so Mike and Bob aren't going to be here. We actually have another player that's going to jump in for us and do just another character, so that'll kind of make up the difference there a little bit. But we'll be ready to go here pretty soon. He's just finishing up creating a character real quick for the campaign. I have to fix my freaking camera capture every time.
What the? Look what I did! Barely knocked off. It's like a dinosaur.
Sure.
The dinosaur's least favorite.
Yeah, just go ahead and do the starting equipment just so you can get the character created, and then I'll look at I'll take a look at everybody's characters and see if I can even it out a little bit.
See, the jelly bar. Monster truck, Wells, beef.
All right.
He was. He was. He was.
character should be made.
I thought it was all.
Not the character sheet, at least.
He hates the jelly bar.
Is your first name meant to be spelled without the T?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just clarifying.
That's their favorite.
All right, let me see here. So we got Willie here.
So is a longsword a two-handed weapon? Because that's kind of what I was going for.
No, longsword's a one-handed.
See, yeah, that's what I was worried about.
I will.
Someone with like a great axe or something.
Yeah, I can fix that for you. Let's see. There, I got it added for you. All right. Let's see here. That's that. We need to grab that token. I will introduce your character pretty quickly, okay, Test?
works for me.
All right. Yeah, we can go ahead and get started. You there, D?
Yep.
All right. You ready, Dig? Digger.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. So this session is going to be a little different. We're missing 2 of the party members.
Did you do your intro yet?
Nope. Gonna kind of do that now.
Okay.
So we're missing 2 of the party members. They're not here for reasons, beyond our control. So that's fine. We got our buddy Test joining us today. He made a character to jump in the campaign with us. So he's going to be introduced pretty quickly into the campaign just to get it up to speed with the rest of the party members. We're going to be flying by the seat of our pants for this one. I am not going to be doing a whole lot of pointing around on where to go. The players are just going to figure it out themselves. And I think it works better that way anyways. Digger, could you give just a brief rundown of the previous session, and then I'll have you guys introduce yourselves too.
Previous session.
You have to
So,
remember.
previous session, nothing happened. Moving on. So the and the one before that, nothing happened either. And so we're moving on from that. But before that, we had just gotten the shield and were making our way back through the forest, and we got kind of sidetracked to a large cliff face and dealt with a bunch of little things that take and drive you mad. And so that is what, and then once we got that, we were able to take and come down out of that mountain area, I guess, and we're able to, we made it to a town whose name escapes me right now, and that is where we left off.
It's Shown. Shoun for just reference.
We made it to Shoney and are looking for some alcohol. So let's we will be moving forward from there. Thank you.
So today we have our 4 players with us. We have Digger, Red.
Hi.
Howdy.
We have Snack Pack D.
That's me.
And then we got Test. And then I am, of course, the DM. So,
There you go.
yeah, we're gonna... Oh, you're welcome. We're gonna have some fun today, I think. So, just because of series of events that have happened, I'm gonna simplify a couple little things. During the trip down to Shown, Sir Oren needed to take a side route and go take care of some business, and then he said he would meet back up with the party later on, so he's not going to be joining us in this town.
Okay.
He needed to check in the state of affairs of what happened in the previous town that was being attacked by the dragon, so he went to go investigate that to see if any resolution was found. So that leaves our 3 players. at the entrance to Shown. I'm going to go ahead and bring the map up. And then when you all have it up, just let me know.
Zoom way in.
Yeah, sorry. You have to zoom in for this one. It's a nice map. It's just really small. Yeah, you could do about 350%. You're okay.
I'm at 500%, and I can see it. I can see the dude's face so well. I don't know who Henry is, but my boy needed to shave.
Well, I'm at 500, and the only one I can really make out is Big Willie. So
Apparently we can see you from space, Willie.
That's what it feels like.
That's what she said.
It's all about that big forehead.
All right, if you zoom out to -20 or like -25, yeah, that's about where it would be.
So as you approach the town, you smell a salty smell in the air. You can tell that you were really close to the ocean. What seems like it should be clear, it unfortunately is not. There seems to be a very thick fog kind of covering the town over. It doesn't look unnatural, but something about it is slightly off.
is there
And
any kind of breeze going?
a very mild breeze. It's like a seaside breeze.
Okay.
You can hear animals in the background, mainly seagulls.
Mine.
Yeah,
Mine.
mine.
On.
And this is where we are going to start off. You are right outside the town, on the road to the town.
Okay.
You guys are going to kind of need to lead the way. So where you want to move, you need to move your tokens. And, you just let me know what you want to do.
I'm just gonna head. Was it south? I guess down that way.
I'm gonna follow Willie.
Okay. Give me the eraser. Thank you. Now this fog is pretty thick. It's not like a tiny amount, so you can only see about 5 to 10 feet in front of you.
Okay. And you said it's not unnatural fog.
It's not unnatural in a traditional sense. It seems normal, but it shouldn't be here.
Okay, hold on.
Hang on a second.
Detect. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
All right.
You don't detect much of a magical presence. There is a very minor magical presence nearby, but nothing that would indicate anything negative.
All right. Hey, did we have a long rest or anything by any chance? I can't remember. Or no?
You rode here, so you could have gotten over like a short rest, basically.
Okay.
Because you spent the whole night fighting in the forest, and then you left the forest, so...
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna make my way this way.
Yeah.
Bloop. Oh, look, a gate.
You come up to the entrance of the town. where there stands a singular guard. You can tell
Attic.
it. And hey, you can tell at first glance this guard does not look to be in the best of health.
Oh, what the hell's the matter with you, friend? You look like you're a little poorly.
Well, we forgive me, I'm not doing voices tonight. My throat's a little shot. Well, we kind of have a food shortage problem going on. You know, ever since that dragon flew over and started blasting ice everywhere, you know, we've been dealing with shipments not showing up from other towns. We've been having trouble going and fishing for food. So we're in a pretty sore state right now. I myself haven't eaten in 3 days.
So you guys playing?
Mhm.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna give him one of my rations.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. These rations, these are worth like 25 gold right now. They're
Really?
so hard
Okay.
to come by rations. Like we are really hurt, and you just start seeing him just inhale this food. Like he doesn't even like finish talking to you.
Friend, take it from somebody that didn't always have food when he was younger. You might want to take your time with that, otherwise you're going to puke it right back up.
Yeah, your stomach's gonna take and
Telling you it's in
disgorge
your
it.
own property. You don't need to get arrested for it.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
I wonder.
Well, you what brings you all to our town?
Well, we initially were looking for sea passage.
Well, I'm afraid that might be rather difficult. We haven't been able to get any ships out of our docks. People keep going missing.
Missing.
Yeah. The ships go out, and sometimes the ships just float back with nobody on them.
Ooh,
We'll
Really?
find them like beached on the shoreline. It's like something's taken the people, and then the boats just, you know, kind of float back in because of the tide. And if
Yeah,
that's
like-
Have any ideas of what's taking the people? Besides maybe the dragon?
we don't have any idea what's taking them. We haven't seen any dragons in the sky, but you know, it's kind of weird. They even like we sent out a ship to go look for the people, and then that never returned. So we just stopped going out to fish for food, and then we were relying on shipments from other towns. We would pay extra gold for it, but now those shipments aren't reaching us. Something's happening between the next town and here, and we think maybe there might have been bandits or something taking it. Because it's not just us that's been affected, because we have a big export for seafood to other towns, and now they're not getting our food.
Yeah, that is.
So they're holding on to their own food, and people are starting to starve.
Who would somebody talk to about investigating this? Do you guys have like a local, you know, constable, you know, local like sheriff type person, or?
You could go talk to the mayor. The mayor would be the one. He manages everything right now. We used to have more higher ups in the town, but due to either illness or lack of food, we've slowly been starving.
Where's the mayor's place?
He's in the center of town. If you just go northwest of the dock, that's where you'll find him.
Okay.
There is an inn right here if you need to take a rest before you venture out into the town further.
Yeah, we probably ought to do that. All right, man. You try and stay, keep yourself together, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll do my best. And the guard will step out of the way and he puts his hand out to show that you may enter the town.
Okay. Methinks something is afoot.
The inn will be to your immediate right once you get through the gate.
Okay.
This will be a long drive. Only if you bring me to the place. Wait, I'm gonna go first. It's making you a phone.
You guys are
Yeah,
headed
that-
into the inn.
Yeah. So is that an actual like garden there?
It looks like what they were growing for food, but it's been completely picked clean.
Okay, that's what I was gonna look around to see what that was, but gotcha. Yeah, we head inside then.
Yep.
As you walk inside, you'll see that there's not really many people in here. There is one character that kind of stands out a little bit. He's got a giant axe on his back, chainmail on his chest, sitting at the bar, having a drink. He's the only
Human?
Yep. Yes. I want to say yes. Yes, human.
Wait, Tess isn't playing a Dragonborn? What?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I had to double check just to make sure.
Yeah, no.
Totally ever played.
Make it easy.
Dorian, what have you done with my friend?
Human paladin's a lot easier to fit into a story than some fucking big ass dragon, but
I mean, there's fucking dragons everywhere.
Right. You wouldn't have had any trouble fitting a dragon in this game.
Could have been the fucking health spawn of one of these gigantic fuck.
Okay.
And just for reference test, you would have arrived in the town probably maybe an hour before they got here.
Is there grain for the horses in the stable?
You notice there aren't any horses.
Doesn't answer my question.
No, there's
He's
no
talking
grain.
about we brought in.
All right.
Yeah, there's no grain or anything there. It's pretty desolate. Like, it looks like anything that could have been eaten for food has been taken. There's not much left aside from like water and alcohol.
Including horses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just get a room for now. Go to the room, get settled in.
Yeah.
We're bunking
There's-
up or we each get a separate room?
I'm going to stay down here.
I mean, we can bunk up. It's easier, cheaper.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Willie here. He seems like he knows how to have a good time.
I'm going to actually I'm going to go and stay in the stable. I do not want somebody taking and trying to eat my horse.
Okay. The barkeep will talk to you guys about your room. Are y'all wanting one room or two?
We can do one room. You got 2 beds?
Yeah, that can be arranged. Do you need
Yeah.
any you know, special entertainment?
Yes. We want 4 of your finest ladies. How much would that cost me?
Well, let me ask, what brings you into town first?
Your finest ladies.
Well, we got a couple ladies that are still working, so you know, you can have them if you'd like.
How much?
We'll say like a gold a piece.
Bring me 4 of them.
2 is about the best I can do. You okay with that?
Well, look at my buddy. You good with Sherry?
I think I'll stay down here and get me a drink while you handle that.
Then I'll take 2. I'm going to slide him 3 gold.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Let me take that off.
You'll find a room upstairs. It's the second door on the left.
3 remove. Right on. I'm going to slide on upstairs.
Don't forget to put a sock on the door.
So the 2 girls that you're gonna meet up with are Celine and Sindel.
Celine and Dion.
Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna call one of them Coco and the other one Chanel. And they's now the bottom bitches.
All right. So Big Willie's headed upstairs with the 2. We got Leaf hanging out in the stables. What are you doing, Henry?
I'm sitting down having a beer.
All right. Are you sitting near the other person, or are you sitting at the other end of the bar?
Oh no, I want to sit right next to him and look at him and be like, "Hey, partner, what the hell are you doing in town?"
When the thing stops under lightning, it won't be this way. Yeah, have it. Three more things.
That's you, Test.
Oh shit! I forgot I was even here.
He's pretty drunk.
Seeming pretty hammered. Would say
Not
like
much to talk here, I get it.
just on the oath of conquest, because my guy's like a oath of conquest paladin, so I'm basically just trying to take my god to wherever the fuck I see fit. So I'm kind of just mobbing around, I would assume, wherever I think I can find strong opponents or situations to glorify the gods.
Oh, now that's an interesting thought. Hey, bartender, y'all got any fighting pits in town?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Even if we did, there's not much here because, you know, there's a lot of people that tried to leave town and go somewhere else, or they're sick or they're starving. So we haven't had anything like that in a long time. We're mainly like an export for fish and, you know.
Yeah. Y'all do look like you're in pretty pitiful straits.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we ain't short on is alcohol.
Yeah. Hey, fair warning. Anybody touches that horse that you got in the stable, any of them, I'll break your fucking necks.
And I gotta get my calories somehow. Hence why I'm drunk.
Not big.
I don't think you need to be worrying about that too much. As crazy as it looks, we actually didn't eat the horses. You know, they got stolen, so
Who
that's
took
what. That's a great question.
Then how do you know they didn't get ate?
Well, you see, I got a buddy that lives in the next town over, and me and him, you know, we like to exchange wares, and between here and there, they got napped by somebody. And I only know they got napped because one of the vendors that was on the horses managed to get away without the horse, but, you know, he was in pretty rough shape when he got here. So he was saying that he got attacked on the road. It looked like a bunch of bandits. He said there was a lot of them. And they took the horses, took everything that was on it, and he barely got away with his life.
How many do you classify as a lot? Because I'm, you know, a handful could be a lot.
My guy would kind of perk up at hearing bandits, like itching for a fight, like asking directions.
Well, the only thing I know is that he was telling me when they got blindsided, he saw like 7 or 8 bandits and like one really big one. That's about all the information I know, but yeah. They killed all the other people that were there.
Yeah, that'd do it. Well,
You know.
you don't have anything to eat, do you?
The only thing I got is kind of some old bread, but you know, it's pretty rough to eat. I mean, you're more than welcome to it. If you soak it in beer, it might be not too bad, but...
Rations have meat in them, don't they?
Huh?
That's a waste
I
of good
think they have
beer.
meat.
Sorry, you were cutting out, Red. I couldn't hear you.
Like rations have meat in them.
Meat or mead?
Meat.
Yeah, standard rations would have some form of protein.
All right,
Usually
well, I'm gonna
like
take out
salt cured.
and I'll take out 2 of my rations and I'm gonna hand them to the barkeeper and be like, see if you can't whip up some stew out of this. Give everybody something to eat.
Yeah. I think that I think we can make that work. I got plenty of spices and stuff. I just ain't had any food to make with it.
Use that ration there and take him. See if you can make a stew out of them. That way you can feed everybody tonight. Make sure you get yourself some too.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I assume that's going to come off the price of our rooms.
Yeah, don't because you're feeding me too, don't worry about staying for your room cost. You can just stay, it's fine. Especially if you guys help us out with the bandits or, you know, the disappeared people in the water. That's another problem too.
Yep. Y'all ain't heard me like singing or anything coming from the coast, have you?
You know, now that you mention it, I heard a little bit. I went out to the dock like a night ago, but it was super misty and I couldn't see anything, but I heard what sounded like singing and it kind of like, I don't know, I kind of dozed out for a minute.
Yep.
Now when I came to, you know, the sun was coming up and I'm like, I don't remember being out here that long. So I decided to, you know, avoid that situation altogether.
I'm going to lean out the front door. Hey, Leaf.
Huh?
Sounds like sirens.
All right.
Well, that's over the
I take and I take some rope and fasten myself to one of the pylons in the stable.
You see the barkeep kind of turn around and head over towards his little cooking area to start whipping up this stew. You do see him pour some like alcohol in it as well, just to kind of like flambe it a little bit. And it's starting to smell pretty good.
Oh, also, I gave up a couple of rations. We're having soup for dinner, or stew, or however the hell you'd classify it.
You'll see him take out this loaf of bread that don't look like a loaf of bread. It looks like a mortar brick. And just start sawing into it and cutting it up into little cubes and then dump that into the pot too. Yeah. Literally sawed. Not cut, sawed.
All right.
I'd ate worse.
Crouton.
Yep.
Crouton.
Yep. Exactly right.
How's everything going with you, D? Anything you want to talk about?
Absolutely good. Nah, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean they are showing you a good time, my friend.
That's all I'm trying to get. Give me a good time and a good night's rest. Deal with everything else tomorrow.
You'll when it gets close to time to eating, you'll start smelling the food from where you're at, just so you know, okay?
All right, cool.
Um You notice that it is starting to get a little bit darker outside. You did travel a little ways from the forest to get here. And the stew is just about ready. And you see the barkeep come over and say, "Hey guys, stew's ready."
It's fine. It might
And
I'll open the door again. Leave. Dinner.
I'll untie myself. Have I heard anything weird?
be right.
no, it's just really quiet. It's kind of a little more quiet than it should be for being right by the ocean. You still hear the waves and the seagulls and stuff, but you feel like there should be a little bit more.
I'll go inside and get myself a bowl.
Just like to see what the fan, you know?
So the
Yeah.
bark. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, and then I'll go back out to the stable.
Okay.
I'll skip him before he goes back out there and be like, "Hey, fair warning. Bartender said you really don't got to worry about the horses too much. They ain't gonna try to eat them or nothing."
Steal them bitches.
Yeah.
I have to go sleep.
You'll see the barkeep come over and hand you this bowl of stew, and you can tell that the little chunks of what looks like mortar brick have basically softened up real nice, and they look like kind of more like dough balls now, you know, in the stew with the little bits of beef and other bits of ration that are in there.
Okay.
He is going to say, you know, I would recommend that you eat that in here, because, you know, you don't want the people that are starving out there to smell your food and then try to come after you for it.
I'm willing to bet that they're going to smell it anyway.
They might, but, you know, just so you don't get ganged up on it. These people are kind of desperate, you know, when they're starving.
So
Yep.
how many rations did you use to take and make that stew there?
Now bring in a helicopter.
I gave him 2 of mine.
I'll bring in a helicopter. Trust me.
And how many people are left in this town?
Oh, I would say probably about like 50 people, maybe. We were about 500 people, but, you know, between people leaving and starving, you know, we've lost a lot of people recently.
I'm going to give him 4 rations and say make enough for the town.
Oh, we can definitely do that. We'll make some in the morning, and we'll send a courier out to gather the townspeople, let them know that they can get at least a small amount of food to eat.
Better than no food at all.
Yep.
By the way, the word to the wise, I don't know if it makes any difference or not. I do know that they've sent a lot of ships out, and they've all kind of came back, you know, one way or another from drifting back in, but one ship looked really beat up on the side. Like it just had a gaping hole.
Like
Oh,
gaping
big fuck off
hole
hole,
in
huh?
it.
Yeah. It was the only one like it. All the other ones, you know, they seem to be undamaged, but that one looked pretty banged up.
So what is like what was that ship as opposed to all the other ones? Did it have a better crew on it, or?
It was the largest ship of the fleet that we have. So we have a lot of smaller fishing boats, but we have one big fishing boat that tends to go a little bit deeper out into the ocean to find some of the bigger catches for us. And that's the one that kind of came back really banged up. And unlike the other ships where the crew just kind of disappeared, you can definitely tell that like there was like blood splatters and stuff along the rails and everything. So it looked like there was a big fight, but I don't know what caused it. So if you decide to go out and look for what was causing people to go missing, just be careful you don't go too far out. There might be something really bad out there.
All right.
It wasn't like that before, but I imagine with that giant ice wall that got blasted into the ocean that, I don't know, maybe it stirred up something that wasn't really wanting to be stirred up. And then you'll see him kind of walk over and, you know, continue to.
There's a band by the church in these days, but
Sorry, would you say, Brand?
I'll finish
You were-
my soup and I'll give him back the bowl and go back outside.
Okay.
You're just dead set on sleeping out there, aren't you?
Horse was a gift,
I see that. I see you.
and horses are hard to come by. So
It's true. I always found more faith in my own two legs than a critter that I don't entirely know, though.
well, I would just as soon not
The only way to slow down is try to hit
go
the
back
ball.
walking if I don't have to.
Oh, I completely agree.
So
Dead.
Funny thing is, I don't see us having a whole lot of problems around here. Well, at least I hope.
well,
I don't think I
I've been in a few towns that were not who had no food, and they got crazy really quickly. And so, you know, I'm willing to give them slightly the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not gonna be completely open about it.
Nah, you ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Hell, I killed a man when I was 10 over a piece of bread. Of course, that was before the monastery found me.
That's gotta go slow and steady. It's a challenge.
Well, I mean, we do what we have to do to survive. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And if, you know, somebody else is not, doesn't have the same will to survive, then they ain't gonna survive. The law of nature.
Well, I never really felt too bad about it. That old crusty wretch had touched one too many of us kids that were running around the streets anyways. He earned what he got.
Sure enough. All right.
And then whenever you guys are ready for a long rest, you're able to take one, and then it'll shift over to the next morning when you're all ready.
I wait for old
Yep.
Willie to get done with his thing, and then I pop up in the room and go to bed.
Yeah. By now, I'm going to come on downstairs and grab me some grub.
Okay.
Hopefully, them girls are gone by the time I get back.
Yeah. They actually have their own separate room that they stay in, so they won't be there.
I hate to keep people out of my room. It's very rude.
Yeah, they've been doing it a long time, so they know when they don't need to be there.
You don't pay them to stay, you pay them to leave.
Preach, brother, preach. All right. Yep, I'm going to bed after that.
All right. It is 8 a.m. the next morning. You all can have a long rest. And you notice that there's not a lot of noise or anything going on right now. It's still relatively early. You do smell the familiar stew smell coming from downstairs. You can tell that the barkeep has started cooking that big batch of food for everybody.
Excellent.
Told you to throw away all those candy wrappers. I don't want to see any.
I'm gonna be waiting by the bar. I assume they don't have like coffee or anything like that.
No, they do have like just regular water, and they do have like alcohol, but they also have like the alcohol that's not super strong. If you're looking for something with a pick me up that's not going to wreck you, just like some
hand you a bottle of O'Doul's.
Yeah.
Fucking can't stand O'Doul's. Damn it. I'm gonna look at the bartender. You make sure the women and the children get fed first. Understood?
Oh, of course, of course. I've already sent a courier out to let everybody know. I told them to be here pretty soon, so I imagine we're gonna have a lot of townsfolk showing up.
I'm gonna look to Leaf and Big Willie. I'm gonna stay here for just a little while and make sure that nobody decides to act a fool with all this food around.
Yep. You want some backup, or are you good?
That's entirely up to y'all. Y'all go figure out what the hell's going on. Meet me back here. I'm just gonna, like I said, make sure nobody gets any stupid ideas in their head.
Actually, I'm gonna hang out and ask the bartender to point out the mayor when he gets here.
Okay.
I'm going this way.
He said, I'm going this way.
All right. You do you, Willie.
He always does.
A little bit, okay. We'll take a turn and go down this way, see what we got.
As you come down, it looks kind of a little bit of a dark alley. There's people that are kind of sitting against the buildings. They look rather weak, like they haven't had any food in a long time, and they're kind of slowly making their way back from the direction that you came. You pass them by as you're walking through there. To your left, it looks like there's a small building that could be like used as just a meeting point for adventurers that aren't, you know, in the inn, but it's kind of desolate right now because, you know, there's not really many people around. You can hear a light clanging sound coming from the right of you. It appears to be a blacksmith that is just lightly working on things and keeping busy.
All right, I'm gonna go into the blacksmith shop.
Hello, sir. What can I do you for?
I'm asking if you got any armor I can get from him. I know he won't have much. What you got in there?
I'm afraid I ain't got much right now. With the food shortage and all, I've had to sell a lot of my extra pieces for, you know, a pretty cheap price to be able to afford food for myself. So I've been working on some new stuff though, but it's going to take a little bit before it's ready. If you
How good is it, and how long till it's ready?
Well, I got a couple different things that I'm making right now. It just depends on if you're looking for like armor or a weapon.
I'm looking for armor.
Well, I might be able to. Let me take a look real quick, and because I got
Take your time, young man. Take your time.
I got a couple things going on, and I haven't really, like, you know, looked at everything. I kind of get like, I start something and then I need to do something else, and
I
you know.
understand how that goes.
Let me see here. And then you're just gonna see him kind of meander to the back of the shop looking for stuff. You kind of just
Vorpal Avenger. What?
Yeah.
Wait, pause real quick. I can only wear leather armor, so should I be getting it for somebody else?
It depends. Sometimes,
Okay.
like, there is other leather armor that blacksmiths can actually handle.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure, you know.
Can you only wear straight leather, D, or can you wear like studded leather?
Yeah, I can wear studded leather.
Anything
Okay.
light he can wear, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's just all leather and
You'll see him kind of wander back over. Well, I got one piece of armor. I got to work on it a little bit more. It'll probably take me another day before it's done. I still got to put the rivets into it, but I should have a piece of studded leather available here pretty soon. If you wanted to check back with me tomorrow, I could probably have it done by then. It's one armor class better than what you're wearing now.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. What weapons do you have? So I can decide that or a weapon.
I got some basic stuff laying around. Let's see. You know, I got some basic long swords. I think I might have a rapier somewhere in here too. Let's see. Yeah, I got a little rapier in here too. Let me see.
Okay, we're good. We'll go with the armor. We'll go with the armor.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have that ready for you by tomorrow. Probably,
Okay.
you know, probably like a couple gold for it. Like let's say 4 gold, and we'll call it even.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
I look forward to it. You just see him turn around and start clanging on the project he was working on again.
Remove. All right. And now I'm gonna head back outside.
All right. We're gonna pop back over to
Yep.
Leaf, Henry, and Lightbearer. Leaf and Henry, are you guys doing anything? You do notice that a crowd of people is starting to come over.
I'm just gonna any of the kids that come in there. I'm gonna help them out, make sure they eat slow. That way they don't get sick.
Yeah.
And if anybody starts acting ugly about the food, I'm gonna handle that.
Like I said, I'm looking for the mayor when he comes strolling in.
So there's about 30 people in line, and the barkeep looks over and says, "Oh, there's the mayor. He's about halfway in the back. I could see him from here. He's always been a really nice kind of guy, so he doesn't like to put himself in front of others, so he's waiting in line like everybody else."
Okay.
He kind of points in his general direction. He has this he's got a black top hat on that looks kind of ragged, but he's got like a nice dress suit. It's a little bit
Worse for wear.
worse for wear, but you can tell out of everybody though his clothes look still really good compared to what other people's clothes are.
Does he look like he's been eating?
He looks like he's eaten enough to maintain. Like he's not overweight or anything. He's kind of hanging on.
No, that's not what he's asking.
Like today, or
does he? Yeah, does he look like he's missed more than like? I mean, they said there's no food been coming in here for like 3 days. Does he look like 3 days of not eating?
he looks a bit tired. You can tell he's got like bags under his eyes, and it looks like he himself hasn't really eaten all too much in the last couple of days.
But he's probably eaten something.
It's something small. It hasn't been a lot.
All right. I'll let him get his bowl of stew and sit down before I approach.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna be bopping along between all the kids and the families. Me like, hey, y'all, make sure you eat slow now. It's been a couple of days since you ate. If you eat too fast, you're just gonna end up puking it up, and it's gonna go to waste. Small bites. Follow it with a sip of water. If you start to feel like you're getting full, wait a couple of minutes till it goes away, and then eat some more. Okay. And I'm just kind of like kid's head.
You would notice that there's probably about 7 children here, and about 6 women as far as what look like parents to them. And you'll notice that a majority of the people that are in line are actually women and not men.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the. Once I've made my little round and kind of made sure the kids were taken care of, I'll look to the bartender and go, "Where are all the men?"
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, the men of the town are the fishermen, and we can't be sending women out on the seas to go look for people that went missing. So, you know, we have to send men out, and so there's a lot less men in town now.
Keep getting missing.
You're telling me right now you don't have a single woman in this town that worked on one of them fishing boats?
We did for a short period of time, but then when people started turning up missing, you know, they were all told not to go back on the boats.
Who
And that
told them?
It was kind of like a consensus between all the men in town that the women shouldn't be going out if there's people going missing. That somebody needs to be able to take care of the children if something happens to them.
Okay.
You'll see the mayor approach to get a bowl of food, and he'll talk to the barkeep and say, "Oh, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you doing this for everybody. Who provided the food for this?"
That'd be me and mine.
Oh, I appreciate it, sir. I really do. We've been hurting pretty bad here. My name is Mayor Windsor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
You'll notice that the bowl of food he has is actually smaller portioned compared to everybody else in the line.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been hit by hard times between, you know, the people going missing on the boats and our shipments not coming in from the other towns. It's been
What,
rough. You know, but
what else can you tell us about that?
about which one? The missing fisherman or the
About the missing fishermen and the not getting anything from any of your neighboring towns.
well,
You have what the bartender knew, but you know what else do you know?
I only know that all of this started a few weeks back when that dragon flew around. We slowly started having problems with shipments from other towns, and then it got pretty extreme where no shipments were coming. We even tried sending some of our guards out on town to go to the next town, and they couldn't find, you know, what was happening, and they ended up going missing on their way back. You know, we saw them leave, but we never saw them come back. We managed to get an envoy to the other town, but the other town said that, yeah, the guards had came here and we were having the same issues, and they sent them back to our town and they never made it back. The envoy said that when he was just traveling by himself, he didn't really seem to get attacked, but he did notice along the road that there were signs of struggles and what looks like horse tracks going off into the forest. The fishermen going missing, that happened as soon as all the fog started rolling in. You know, that happened pretty much the same day the dragon was flying by. Yeah, we're kind of at a loss, you know, when we're cut off from one way and the other way, where we're not getting food from land and we're not getting food from the sea. You know, it makes it really difficult to split up resources and come up with a solid plan to fix everything. We barely have enough guards to guard the town right now, you know, between people getting sick and dying from starvation. You know, it's been pretty rough.
Hmm.
You know, we would greatly reward you if you could figure out one or both the solutions to these problems, because our town is big on exporting goods, and if we can't export goods or receive goods, we're eventually all gonna starve.
Yeah. That does seem to be the problem. But I'll tell you what. Leaf, what do you just say we tackle first, huh? You want to deal with the bandits or whatever the hell's fucking with the water?
I think we take care of the bandits first.
At hearing that, my guy would want to like perk up and try and join you guys as like a way into your party to go fuck with the bandits.
You know, big guy, I was just about to ask you if you wanted to come with. Seemed like you might be kind of handy with that axe.
Fair and Midland. We'll figure it out.
Fair to Midland. I love that response. All right. Yeah. We'll go take a look at your bandit problem first, and then when we get that straightened out, we'll take a look at the ocean stuff too. Deal?
Ain't telling me nothing I ain't gonna agree with. I ain't gonna let these kids starve.
Well, no, I realized the mayor's probably got his mouth full. That's why he's not talking. So
You'll notice that, like, the mayor has finished his food, but he kind of just fell asleep in the chair that he was sitting in. Just kind of slumped over a little bit, probably just due from exhaustion.
well, full bellies will do that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right.
Nobody's being an asshole trying to like steal other people's food, right?
Nope. Well, not that we've seen anyway.
Jonah?
Sorry, say it one more time.
Anybody being stupid and trying to steal other people's food?
No, it looks like they're so exhausted from lack of food that they don't even have the fight to try to steal somebody else's food.
Okay.
Their clothes are really ragged. You can tell that they've at least been drinking water, but they don't, they haven't had any food to eat. And 3
Water
days
is-
with no food is really rough.
Right.
Not time for this one. Take your time.
D, are you down here? No, you're out. You're out about.
You know we're gonna have to find Big Willie before we head out.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's not what I'm thinking. How much ration you got left?
Oh, I gave him one last night, so I've probably got about a week's worth left.
Okay. I've got 3 weeks worth right now. I'm gonna leave a week here with them so that they've got something to eat.
Hold on before you do that, Leaf.
Okay.
Bartender, how many rations would you need to make everybody a couple days worth of meals?
Yeah, at least a meal a day.
I mean, if we forgive the pun, ration it out, probably 2 days worth is, I could probably make 6 rations, do 2 days worth for most of the people in the town.
I don't want most. I want everybody fed.
Probably about 7 rations then for 2 days worth. I got some stale bread that isn't really edible the way it is, and I can mix it in and give it more oomph.
Anything's edible if you try hard enough.
Yep.
While we're out and about, we'll see about getting y'all some meat.
Yeah.
Or fuckable, but that's also a crime.
What god did you say you worship, friend?
Don't worry about it.
Good cover.
The god of
Good
don't
cover
worry
there.
about it. That's great. I love that god.
Good cover. Good cover. All right, I'm gonna leave 6 rations then. Let's see what we can get done in 2 days.
Partner, I think there's quite a bit we can get done in 4 days. Or 2 days. Apologies.
You've been drinking too much, my friend.
You know, oddly enough, I'm stone cold sober.
All right.
Let's go find our.
Yeah, let's go find Willie. And let's get going. We're
right.
losing daylight.
As soon as we get outside of the tavern, I'm just going to holler because I'm going to assume he's still somewhere within a half mile.
Yep.
Willie! Get your fucking ass back over here. We got shit to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on outside, look around, and see who the fuck yelled my name. I guess I'll see him coming down here. Hell, y'all won't.
Well, we're going to go fuck up some bandits, try to find these guys some food. What do you think?
Is there any way we can wait a day? I got some things coming in, but I need some time. If not, we can ride out without it.
Well, the way I figure it is, we do a little bit of scouting today, see if we can't figure out where the bandits are located. And, you know, if we get unlucky enough to where
Gotcha.
we. One of two things is going to happen. We're going to make them. They're going to try to assault us, or, you know, maybe they'll be smart enough to just leave us the hell alone.
I hope they're smart enough to assault us. Let's go.
I'm with you on that one, brother.
All righty, man.
And I'm going to hop up on my horse and just take the lead into the direction that they said the bandits were coming from.
As soon as I get on my horse, I'm gonna make my cape billow in the breeze.
All right. I need a hero. I need that audio clip playing. That's what I need playing right now. Oh god. All right. Yeah, so the only exit to town basically is to the direction you came from, so that's to the north. And then it's going to head west along a road.
Sound good to me? I'm just going to follow the road. I assume that's like the main road going between the towns, right?
Yep. I'm going to pause real quick and we're going to switch maps.
Okay.
What I need to know is, do I have a divine steed? Do like I am a paladin. I play World of Warcraft.
Only if you have $100 US. That's the only way you're getting this.
No. I don't need a mailbox and an auction house and a really tall dinosaur. I need just the pally pony.
$100 sent to Cash App. $sign.
I don't know. I don't see where that would be a problem, but
I mean, if you ain't got a mount, friend, you can ride double with me.
true story.
All right. So go ahead and open your map back up or refresh, whichever you need to do.
You need to answer his question.
So what was the question?
Do I have?
You want to know if he had a mount?
If not, I'm riding which is red apparently.
I don't know. Do paladins have divine steeds by level 4?
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
I'm gonna say no until I look it up.
I don't think we have mounts ever. Like, I don't think that's like a feature our class gets.
Yeah, then no.
Wondering, 'cause, like,
You're riding bitch.
right, bitch. Send it.
I have the opportunity to make Tess ride bitch. It is happening.
All right, send it.
I'm gonna
I
be
have the
looking
most,
around
most
here.
athletics you'll ever see, bro. We're gonna send
To look for any kind of marks along the side or of the road or what have you.
Roll me investigation.
Okay. 10.
You see along this road, and you'll have to use your imagination because this road is much larger than what I could pull up anyways.
Right.
So this road has tracks in it that go for a very long time. You can see another town way in the distance. And you can tell that there is what looks like been kind of struggling going along the road, where there's horse footprints in the ground that are kind of in all directions. And you see the footprints heading in a southwestern direction into a little bit of a forested area to the southwest. There's not a lot there. It's just kind of like
So,
a
like,
little
over
oasis. Yep.
Is red leaf or which one's red?
No, Henry is me.
Oh, then I'm on that ass.
I appreciate you being friendly, but you ain't got to grab my hips like that.
So now that you're at the southwest end, is there anything else you want to do there, or do you want to keep going forward?
No, I want to look and see if there's anything that looks off, like if they were setting up like an ambush or stuff like that.
Roll me perception. Since you roll perception as well, Henry, and Willie, go ahead and roll it too, since you're all right in the same area.
That's
I would
a
argue,
Ooh,
15.
I would argue I'm looking over. his
God
shoulder.
damn, Willie just
18 plus, yeah.
Willie just smacked the hell out of that. 23.
Willie sees all,
Yeah, Willie
One
sees
everything.
Willie sees oxygen in the air.
Willie sees the atoms. He sees the space between them.
And he finally realizes what Superman sees all along.
Lois's underwear.
Yeah.
Wait,
There you go.
Yes, sir. We know Victoria's Secret now.
it's
Yeah,
a
we know
man,
Victoria's Secret.
but Victoria's
That's for
Secret is
sure.
it's a man, but it's different.
You can tell under this giant tree, it hangs, the branches hang rather low, so unless you're up right next to the tree, you can't tell what's under the tree. And you can see a lot of footprints of where it looks like people were standing and gripped into the ground for quite a long time.
Well,
And-
what do you mean gripped into the ground?
Like, you know
Or
how,
we're just standing in place for a long time.
so you know how, like, if you stand in place and you rub your foot into the ground just a little bit to get more grip, like you're going to run at something?
Gotcha. All right.
That's
All right,
what
I
it
understand
looks
what
like.
you're saying now.
They
All
look like they were ready.
Okay.
And Willie, you would tell that those footprints were coming from a southwest direction, and you can hear water nearby, like a small waterfall.
Well, I'm going to like to head towards the direction of the waterfall.
Mm,
All right,
all right.
we're gonna switch maps one more time. Gotta grab tokens. There we go. As you head in a southwesterly direction, you cross over a small river that has a mouth that goes over to a waterfall that's surrounded by trees and rock. And you hear a minor commotion in the distance. And you can go ahead and open your map now.
All right, so I'm gonna head down towards the commotion is down, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to make a stealth check, and I just want to kind of be in the trees beside them as they make their way along.
Go ahead and roll for stealth.
Never mind, that's an 8. I step on a big ass branch, cause a big ass commotion, and just hop back up on the horse.
I need. And are you with everybody else, Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, wherever. Right
everybody roll a perception check.
I got a 16.
I have feet.
I did it. The button. It is not rolling. Or did it roll?
That's okay. You hear a minor commotion to the southeast of you, and through the trees you can see a minor commotion. Just like people doing things, but it's hard to tell because it's kind of shadowy.
Okay. I'll make another stealth check and try to.
Yeah, me too.
That's a 21, and I want to just kind of go through the trees.
17.
Yeah. But once I see that and hear it, I'm trying to do stealth as well. I'm gonna try and stomp through the woods.
Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, 19.
Wow. What about you, Tess?
I would argue that my character is the epitome of the opposite of stealthy.
All right, so are you going to hang back while they stealthily approach?
I'm going to get as close as I physically can without alerting anybody. But yeah, I'm going to let them press forward.
I would say probably. Okay, so Leaf, you're going to be with Henry and Willie, right?
Yep.
All right, so put your tokens like right on his butt, basically. You all are going to be super close together. And you're probably going to get to right about here, Tess, before you could really make it known that you're there.
All right, send it.
So through the trees, this is what you see so far. He hasn't noticed you. He is kind of facing the other direction, looking at the camp.
And he's by himself, correct?
Unknown.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anybody else nearby?
Okay.
I'm going to stop and observe for a minute, and I'll do the old classic hold my hand up to make a fist. That way everybody else will kind of stop. Perception. That's a fucking 8.
You see trees.
Okay.
Does anybody have dark vision?
Yep.
How far?
I mean, technically,
Yeah. I do.
I've got blind vision, so anywhere within a 10-foot circle of me, I see everything.
Yep. So your two choices are you can either stealth closer and see if you can see more. Or, you know, go attack the one supposed bandit.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
I'll-
another persuasion check. See if I see
they have
anything. Or
religion-
perception, I'm sorry.
We're gonna persuade the nature laws of nature. Hey, I want to see more.
I'll-
Self-routine anyway.
I'll creep up to like right here.
Okay.
I assume that 21's still holding me for right now.
Yep. Yeah, you were pretty high, so I'm gonna let that fly.
Okay. What do
and
these other two look like they're doing? Are they distracted?
they're all kind of working on things. Like one guy to your direct east near the tent, it looks like he's going through a box. The bandit that is directly like within 5 feet of you, he's kind of looking off in the distance. And then the bandit on the bottom right, that one looks like he's like trying to work on something over there, but he's just lightly like clanging around trying to fiddle with some stupid shit.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back over to Leaf and Willie quietly. Be like, all right, I see 3 of them so far. One of them's right here at the entrance. I could probably grab him and drag him back into the woods.
I could try it.
So
And we question him there. See what we can get.
send it.
All right. So I'll
I'll-
go for it, Test.
I was like alternate option. You guys stay stealth. I walk up in there, cause havoc. You guys attack from stealth with advantage. I don't know.
Is he close enough to where we can still talk to him without people noticing?
He's close enough to Leaf and Willie, but you'd be a little too far away to hear, because if you could hear him, then the bandit could certainly hear him.
Well, I was talking about while I was over there talking.
Yeah, you could hear what he's talking about close enough without
Yeah.
making a commotion.
I'd look
pulled
at him.
a bow.
Well, green ball out.
Let me try to grab him first, because if there's more than 3 I can see,
That green ball.
well,
Well, if you fail to grab him, I'm just gonna run in and have to help you anyway. So it's
yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Is let me try to grab him. If I can grab him and get him back here, keep him quiet. No lose. Things start getting loud. I'll kick him in the nuts. You'll hear him scream, and everybody just come running.
All right.
Sound like a plan to everybody else?
I like it.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna creep up on this guy right here. Would you
Okay.
like me to make another check?
He's got his back turned to you, so
Cool.
what are you-
Essentially, what I want to do is I want to walk up behind him, and I'm gonna take and wrap one hand around his mouth. I have like my left arm around his mouth, and I'm gonna wrap my right arm around his throat and just start slowly dragging him back.
okay. Grapple check.
So that's just a strength.
Yeah, that's a great question. Sure.
Hold on, let me look. Grapple.
Composed strength.
Yeah, grapple. The target must succeed on a strength dex saving throw. DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Roll
So
at a
10.
I'd say to
plus
roll at advantage too, because
Okay.
you're stealth.
Alright. So the first one is an 11, and the second one is a 19.
Oh yeah, you second one you for sure grab him.
And then I'm just gonna slowly drag him back to the woods over here. And the whole time I'm just choking the shit out of him. And as soon as I feel him go limp, I'm gonna ease off.
Okay.
So I've successfully dragged him back here. And as soon as we get back, I'm just going to I'm going to have my left hand still over his mouth, and I'm just going to flick him right in between the eyes about 3 or 4 times. Just to
Okay.
kind of wake him up.
He's definitely awake.
Cool.
And he's
I'm-
looking up at you.
I'm standing on top of him. I've got both of his arms pinned with my knees. Here's the deal, friend. This is going to work out one or two ways for you. You going to tell me how many people are in that camp and why you've been harassing these nice folks in town? Or I'm going to have my friend over there with the arrow show you that intestines can become out-testins. So,
The choice is yours.
all I need is a nod, yes or no, whether or not you're going to cooperate. Understood?
He is absolutely terrified right now, and he's just gonna kind of quickly nod his head.
Good. I'm going to lift my left hand off his mouth. And while I do that, I'm just going to hold my finger against my lips and just kind of shh. Now, how many of there are you?
8.
Hmm.
All right. Now, somebody in town told me something about a rather large bandit. You want to explain that to me?
He's the bandit lord. He's over by the river.
Over there by that waterfall?
Yeah.
Good. So you said there's 8 of you plus him, or just 8?
There's just 8.
I'd like to make an insight check to see if he's full of shit.
Go ahead.
That's 19.
He is 85% telling the truth. You feel like there's something he's leaving out.
Cool. I'm going to wrap my hand over his mouth again, and I'm going to grab his right ear and just twist as hard as I can. Not to the point where I'm going to rip it off, but close. And I'm going to look at him again. Now, you're telling me most of the truth. But my mama always said a liar's a liar. So, you gonna tell me what you're leaving out. And I'm gonna let go of his ear, draw one of my daggers, and stick it right up against his eye. Or else I'm gonna start tearing pieces off of you till you can't be recognized anymore. So what are you leaving out, son? And I'm gonna let his mouth go.
There's our captain. Our captain.
Captain of a boat? Captain of a fucking guard?
The bandit.
What kind of... All right. What about him? What do I need to...
He's second in command to the bandit lord.
Now, so there's actually 9 of you counting yourself?
It's yes.
Good boy. Now, are you going to sit here and behave?
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm just going to punch him in the side of the head and just knock him out.
Okay.
After-
I say first verse or whatever.
Yeah. Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
With that, I'll take some of my cloth. I've got in my bag. I'll wrap it around his mouth, and I'm going to hog tie him and just lean him up against the tree.
Okay.
Well, that makes 8. One big motherfucker, the second in command, and 6 more like him. What do y'all think? I like 2-to-1 odds.
I didn't want to
Feel like smacking that hole right now.
I say send it. Fucking.
Guys,
I feel like I should go in first, kind of distract them. You guys kind of whoever has range attack from stealth if you can.
Fuck that. And I hop back up on the horse behind him. I said, we're going to charge this horse in the middle of that. We're going to cause fucking mayhem.
All right, you know what?
Leroy.
I'm gonna do an athletics check to jump off his fucking horse into combat. We're gonna do this. We're
No.
gonna
Don't jump off. That axe has got reach, baby.
No.
Well- Leaf, what do you
Yeah,
think,
See
bud?
how poorly this goes. I've already
I got you covered. However you're going to do it.
All right, then. So I'm going to hop on the back of the horse. And as soon as we get close to the bandit near the tent, I'm going to hop off and go after him.
And then I'm assuming I would go for that one off. Like the
I don't
one-
care what you use it for.
Southern one, yeah. Like man.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to charge full tilt on the back of this horse into camp, just causing as much chaos right off the bat as we can.
Okay.
All right.
Do me a favor. Just roll your initiatives now. That way I don't have to do it later.
Okay.
Sound like that to me. 23.
17. Actually rolled a decent initiative.
That's pretty good for you, bub.
Yep.
Like I'm clicking all the roll shit. It's just not making the animation on my screen. I don't know,
Is it
am I
still
actually
throwing
wrong?
up numbers or?
No, it's not doing shit. Like I'm clicking initiative and everything.
You want to try just like exiting out of it and then going back into,
Yeah, refresh it. Yeah.
yeah, refresh or just close the web page altogether.
Here, I can roll
There you
for
go.
him.
That's good. Yeah, I got
You
a
got-
nat 20.
21.
Yeah,
Good.
got a nat 20 on that one.
I thought it was.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys are all running in kind of full tilt on horseback, right?
No, sir.
Except for
No.
Leaf.
Yeah. No. Yes.
So-
Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, so Leaf, you're going to be shooting from range, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then so Willie, Henry, and
I'm gonna do
Lightbearer.
range, but I'm not. So I'm not gonna get in that close. But I'm gonna go in with everybody.
Okay, all right, that makes it easy then. So since you're running in, you're going to get a round of surprise, and we'll give you advantage, especially since you're on horseback and you're technically stealth at the same time. So first round of combat, when you run in, you'll have advantage on your attacks, and you can do one round before they will retaliate.
Cool. How much movement do these horses have?
They're pretty rested. I'm gonna give you let's see. I'm gonna give you 60 feet at a full sprint.
Good shit. All right. I'm going
All
to
right,
give Leaf.
there's 2,
Just keep
there's
in
4 of
mind,
us.
keep in mind there are some obstacles in the way. So if you're going into a square with an obstacle, you'll lose 5 feet of movement from that. Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before we go, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on you 3. You got an extra D6 now. It's 1, 2, 3. You got an extra D6 for the next 10.
I'm going to give a nod to Willie and Leaf. Look over to the new guy. What the hell do I call you, by the way?
You just call me library.
Flashlight.
This is I'm gonna cast my Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna just pull my right hand back. Like I'm gonna back slap somebody and I'm just singing out loud. Just let that pimp hand be strong.
Oh, fucking send it. Yep. I'm gonna like, yeah, 100. Yeah, we're good.
Your
Your nickname
boomerang
is
is in, yeah, D, your boomerang is in the shape of 2 pimp hands.
Oh,
So
nice.
when it
Smack,
flies through, it just smacks him right in the face.
As the Bardic Inspiration goes off and I find out about my new friend Lamp, I'm going to kick the shit out of this horse and we're hauling ass in.
All right.
I am on the
So
first.
show me what we got here first before
right.
I just.
So where you're at right now, you are going to lose 5, so you're going to lose 1 square.
Oh, fuck it. I'm hopping off right here, and I'm going after this bandit, assuming I'm first in the initiative order.
You actually are.
Cool. I'm going after that guy. Just straight fists of fury. Fury, not furry.
It's a furry.
It's a furry. All right.
Yep. So
What?
I
You insist, I guess.
make my unarmed strike. That is a. Oh, I got advantage. So 13 to hit.
Don't forget, you can right click on that roll and tell it to roll at advantage automatically, just so you know.
Yeah.
So you don't have to roll
Okay.
twice.
Here, I'll do it again.
You hit, though. You hit.
Okay, cool. So that is going to be 8 damage on the first hit. I'm going to bonus action and do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Burning one of my focus point. Flurry of Blows lets me make 2 more unarmed attacks, I believe. Yep. So, that's a 15 to hit. I know that hits. And that's 21 to hit. So he's going to take an additional 8, 6, so 14, 22 damage altogether.
Oh, yeah. You basically just look like Goku instant transmissioning into this dude, and you just. And then the dude just drops.
Yeah, I'm going to run up. I'm going to kick his knee out from underneath of him, hit him in the side of the temple, and then as he's falling, I'm going to grab his back of his head and his chin and just snap his neck. And then with my movement, I'm going to run up into this guy and just go, boo.
All right. Next in the pecking order is Willie. Or, oh, I'm sorry, Lightbearer.
Since I rolled a nat 20 on initiative, how do I?
Yep, you were literally sorry.
All right, and then so I guess I'm technically still on the horse that's going in this general direction. I'm gonna jump off about here.
You heard Henry call you lamp, kick the shit out of this horse, and then you see him like
Jump off in front of me somehow.
teleport in front of this dude, break his knee, slam him in the temple, and then snap his neck, and then run up to another dude and go boo.
Well, I'm jumping off the horse about here, and then I'm gonna try and engage the bandit to my left, well top left.
The bandits that are red bordered are dead. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna aim for the one closest to me,
All right.
and fuck. Oh, I didn't do the advantage thing, huh? 13 hit.
Yep, it hits.
12 damage.
Oh, he is dead.
All right, so listen. Since I have Great Axe thing, I have Cleave once per turn if you hit a creature with. So would you say that this other guy is within 5 feet, the
Yep.
one that I'm standing to? So
Yeah,
I kill
you're-
both of them. I just one hit Cleave both of them then, because they both take the damage.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I one
they're
hit
both
Cleave.
within
I
5
one
feet.
hit Cleave both these motherfuckers, and then I'm gonna run over here towards red then,
All right.
and then kind of go from here.
And then that
Do I have my
opens
bonus
up.
action still? Like I don't know. Can I just attack again? That doesn't work. I have great weapon fighting, right?
I don't know. Do
Yeah,
you?
Yeah.
You can bonus action attack though, not with a 2-handed weapon.
Yeah, you can only bonus action attack with a single-handed.
Okay. Can I do
You
an
do a
unarmed
wielding.
strike then?
Nope, because you're wielding a two-handed axe with your hands. It doesn't allow you to use your bonus to do another attack.
Nice. Anyways, fucking send it. I guess I did that. I'm just gonna move over there, and then that's about all I can do for now.
All right, Willie, it is your turn.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna toss my boomerang at that bandit's forehead
All right.
with come on. Ooh, that's looking not good. 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
For sure. I'm hitting him with 7 damage.
All right. He's looking pretty hurt.
Which one did you hit?
The only
The-
one alive, the one by Henry.
The one right next to Henry, yeah.
Okay.
And I can't do
Alright.
anything else. Yeah, that'd be it. I'm gonna call it at that. I'm gonna stay there too. Or yeah, because I can still hit from here. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Your weapon has the light property, bud, and it still returns speed. So
Yeah, I
as soon
still
as
get it.
off his forehead, it would have come back, you would have grabbed it, and because it has the light property, you can throw it again as a bonus action.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, shit, run it back.
Kill the motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you hit.
14.
You hit.
Right on. Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With a 9.
How you want to do it, man? This is all you.
It's just gonna go and it's gonna it's just gonna backhand him from the right side of his face. It's just gonna knock all his teeth out. And then he's just gonna fall to the ground. Limp.
Yeah, that dude just got pimp slapped.
I'll wait till I get me some baby powder.
All right, we are back to the top of the pecking order, and it is
Let's go.
Henry.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. My bad. Yep, sorry. Leaf. I apologize.
God's not paying fucking
Sorry.
attention.
Stupid.
God's not paying attention.
Dumb God, I'm sorry. There's like 12, 14 tokens on my screen, so.
I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to shoot the bandit captain in his forehead.
With magic missile.
No, that's a different character. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
All right.
Nat.
Oh shit. Oh, you hit. Let's go. Roll the big damage.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
To hit.
Uh,
Lord.
24 damage. I hit the damage button, but that's not what rolled up. So hang on just a
I
second.
rolled to hit, yeah.
I
Again.
was gonna say that's a
There we
really
go.
12 damage times 2 or
12.
what? Is it the crit?
12.
Or what?
Yep. Should be.
No, that's 24 damage because you double it.
So it worked out. It rolled, yeah.
All right. Yeah, this captain just gets nailed with an arrow right across his shoulder and just straight through. And he is pissed. Now, you done, Leaf?
Well, I can't do 2 shots yet. So yeah, I'm done.
All right, it's back around to Henry.
Seeing the arrow rip through the captain, I'm gonna run over, slap light bearer on the ass as I go, and I'm gonna run up to him and do the same thing. Boom.
I'm assuming we can see more by this point, right?
Yeah. Can you fill in like what all we can see? How's the captain looking? Is he looking pretty rough?
He's a little sore. Like, he can still fight, though.
Okay, cool. Unarmed strike first.
Yeah, that hits.
22, yeah.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be 8. That is going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
Still looking okay.
Yep.
Okay, gonna burn another focus point and flurry of blows. So I walk up and I punch him right where the arrow wound went in first. That is a 17 to hit on that one,
Yep, it hits.
and a 22 to hit on the second one.
Oh, yeah, that hits for sure.
Okay, so first damage is going to be 10 damage. How's he looking?
He's still standing. He's starting to look a little bloody, though.
Okay, And then the next one is going to be 8 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
Okay. As my free action, I'm going to look at him and go, "You can surrender now, and we won't kill you."
All right.
That's it. That's all I got.
The bandit captain turns to you, super angry, die, and goes to swing at you. He is gonna roll to hit. Does 24 hit you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. He's gonna roll
When it doesn't.
damage. So he hit you with a scimitar.
Okay.
For the first attack, he does 7 damage.
Okay. I'm going to take my reaction and use deflect attack, redirect attack. So
Okay.
basically, what happens here is I got to do the deflect attack first. So it's 1d10 plus 8 that I reduce it to.
Okay.
So redirect attack says if you reduce the damage to 0 via deflect attacks, you can spend 1 focus point to redirect some of the attack's force. If you do, choose a creature you can see within 5 feet. If it was melee, or a creature you can see within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. The creature must succeed on a Dex 13 saving throw or take 2d6 plus 4 of the same type of damage done. So since he did 7 damage, there's no physical way I can't completely deflect it as a reaction.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. DC is 13.
He got a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Basically, I take the sword, and as he goes to slash it, I grab him by the wrist and twist, and I go to shove it back towards him, and he just barely dodges out of the way.
Okay.
And I just grin at him when he does it.
He is going to attack again. This
Got you.
he got a 20 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
He's going to attack again. And he does 6 damage this time.
Yep.
And then he's going to make a final attack against you. This time with a dagger.
Okay.
Nat 1. So he
Mhm.
completely fails on that one. It is. He's gonna swing at you with his knife. It's gonna miss you, and he's gonna smack a crate with it, and the jarring motion just makes him take 1 point of damage. And it is Lightbear's turn.
All right. So can I
Yeah.
squeeze past this guy?
It's a school night.
I'm doing that.
Sorry, go ahead, Tess.
I was like, can I squeeze past this guy here and get flanking or whatever?
Sure.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna
Just
go
from
for an
the
attack
thing,
against
we
him
got
with
everyone.
great axe or whatever. Do fucking my shit work properly. 24 hits, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Holy shit.
14 damage. How's he looking?
He is hanging on by a thread.
All right, I'm gonna pump a divine smite into that. I'm allowed to do that after I attack with a melee weapon damage. He's gonna take 2d8 radiant damage. So I'm just gonna roll 2d8s.
Okay. Now that you're there, you can actually see farther.
So he takes 9 extra damage. How's he looking?
He is down.
Nice.
So-
Is he dead?
Oh yeah.
Are these guys alerted to our presence, or am I technically in combat? Still, or are these guys aware that I'm here?
They heard the commotion that's going on, and they're getting ready to move towards you guys.
So like, would I? What I'm asking is, am I technically in combat? So I have to like count my movement to get
Yeah.
up on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I have?
Five.
3, I believe.
Where, buddy?
I already used move from 1 to that one. Would that be 5 already? I've used, so I would have 25 or.
Yeah, you would have enough to get right on top of him if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move down here, and then that's about what I can do for my turn.
Okay. Let me
Let me go burn one of my divine smites. 1 spell slot. Boom.
just remember these numbers. You're at 21 Test, Henry 23, Willie 19, Leaf 17.
Mayor, I didn't refill your med box. Sorry. No, that should be.
Yep, give me just a second and I will.
Let's go get the gifts. The safety pin held up though, it looks like. Was it pinching or hurting at all? No, I did not. No, go to your room. Your sister's changing. That's what I'm telling you.
All right, what was the numbers again? 23 for Henry. 21 for that. 19 for Willie and that.
17.
Okay. Okay.
You don't get a whole lot better than 23, 21, 19, and 17. Like those are nice, good numbers.
Yep. Usually there's one person in the basement. It's usually me.
17's still really fucking good for how you usually roll.
Yep.
All right, so the last person that went was Lightbearer. So Willie, it's your turn. We're still in combat,
Alright.
so we're just migrating over to the other 3.
Is the captain still alive, or did he go down?
Not-
Captain's down. It's the 2 bandits and the bandit lord that are left.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. Is it 30 that I got or 35? Let me make sure. 30. Okay. So this is as far as I can get. Then I'm going to go with the guy damn near directly across from me with the boomy.
You talking about the dude next to the nutsack bush?
Yes.
So all of the other oh yeah, okay. You're probably, I think you're, what's the range on that boomerang? 30 feet or 60 feet? Oh yeah, you're
60.
fine. Yeah, you could hit him. Go ahead.
Hit him with the
13 to hit.
Yeah.
They hit him with not much. 6.
hit him
And then,
again.
Yep, sure is. Oh yeah, I hit him that time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Come on. With a 6 again.
Yeah, he died.
Nice.
And flap of trope.
Pan is strong.
He said, "You ever heard of a Bluetooth pimpan? Me neither, ho. Get over here."
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now, motherfucker? Can you hear me now? I know you're hearing your ancestors.
Leaf, it is your turn, my friend.
Mm-hmm. 10, 15, 20, 25.
You want cookies?
30. Yeah, that's good right there.
Alright, I'll pick some up tomorrow. Holy, can you pick me some of these pets? Which
And
one?
then top one's down, yeah.
Yeah, no, I really
12.
thought they would
Oh, you're shooting for the regular bandit?
Yep.
Yeah.
The lower one.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, you hit him. How much you doing for damage?
7.
Yep, he's looking a little worse for wear now. And up first is the first little bandit. He is going to run up to Light Bear here and take a swing at him.
Don't forget this guy right here is fucking dead.
I'm assuming a 10 does not hit you.
It does not.
Well, so that's his turn. Now it's the Bandit Lord's. This dude runs right up to you, and he is going to start swinging away. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I just got to go do something real fast.
Next level, you're multi.
Yeah, I get multi attack at level 5 anyways, but yeah.
All right, we're back.
I don't
Sorry.
need 2 weapon fighting. It's just it's an empty feat. Like I could have chose something else. I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to attack twice because whenever we played Bob's campaign, he let me play it that way. So I just don't need 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, you can switch it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, take Great Map or something. It gives you a fucking. I think it's like plus 10 to hit.
You take a -5 to the other feat gives you a -5 to hit, but it gives you plus 10 damage when you hit. So and you can choose to use that or not. So it's pretty good if you hit high rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like your instances.
Anyway, dude swinging away.
Yep. So he is gonna attack you with his longsword. Ooh, definitely not gonna hit with that. He's gonna attack you again with his longsword. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. And he is going to do 11 damage to you.
Send it.
And then we are going to do one more attack, and this time with his dagger. Ooh, nat 1. That dagger just does not work for any of the bandits.
Thanks never work out well for anybody.
No. Henry, you're up next.
Cool. I'm gonna go bebop my way over here. I have 40 feet of movement, so I know I've got plenty to get over there. And I'm gonna get behind the Bandit Lord. I come sprinting up, and I kind of slide between Lightbearer and the Bandit Lord's legs. I pop up behind, and I'm gonna just go at him, punches and bunches.
All right.
That is, I'm gonna actually roll the extra d6 here.
Wouldn't you have flanking? Technically, wouldn't it be at
I
advantage?
got fucking flanking for one.
Yeah, actually should.
I'm still gonna use that d6, so that's 16 to hit altogether.
Yep, you barely hit.
Cool.
I should have used advantage with the Bandit Lord fighting against Lightbearer. Oh well.
5 damage on the first one. Gonna use another focus point. That's my third one. I've got one left. And I'm gonna make my 2 flurry of blows. Both of those are at advantage. 9 and a 7. The first one misses. And the second one misses too. Unless a 13 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Yep. That's all I got.
Lightbearer, your
Yay.
turn.
I'm gonna attack the Bandit Lord since flanking bullshit. And then
Yeah.
great axe that bitch.
Does if the Bandit Lord's being flanked, but Lightbearer is technically being flanked by the Bandit Lord and the Bandit, does that neutral out it?
Really? I think they're supposed to get it.
He's not technically flanked. The bandit's on the same side as the Bandit Lord. If he was being flanked, the other guy'd have to be like over here.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
then go ahead and roll.
Roll at advantage since I can click that button. So I got a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with the nat 20.
And then you
Make
can
sure
click
you
the damage right next to it. It'll roll it as a damage for critical.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's 20 damage. Plus,
Alright.
I'm gonna pump a divine smite into that bitch because I fucking can. So that's 2d8.
And then you double whatever damage that is.
And then whatever damage hits this guy, since I hit him with the great axe, also kills that bandit.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the 2d8. I got 12 more, so 32 damage to the guy, and then I kill that other little dude. 100% fucking smoke his ass.
Hey, that 12's not doubled.
I know I didn't double the 12.
He
but there
didn't
was a-
double. He
20
did.
there was
He did
20
20
before
damage
and
with
then-
his crit, and then he did 12 damage with the smite.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's technically 24 damage with the smite because it doesn't register as a crit yet. But the smite is a crit because he crit with his hit. So that's 24 damage actually.
So what are we
So-
saying here? 42 damage?
44 total.
44 damage.
Okay.
Smack that motherfucker. Cleave into the old boy next to him. How's he looking?
He's a little hurt now, for sure.
And then I believe that's mostly all I can do. But yeah, Little Band is dead, and hopefully our homies finish off Bandit Lord.
Thanks to say,
Willie.
Little bandit.
Alright.
He's
I'm
frightened.
going to
I cleave through the
move
one dude's chest and just obliterate the other guy in half, pretty much.
to here. Actually, we'll just say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, 25. Keep away from him. And no, he's dead. Never mind. I'm going to throw it at the Bandit Lord.
just to
It's,
clear up.
go ahead. I'll do 17 hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll my second one too. Gonna do them both. Ooh, where's that? 9. The second one doesn't hit. So the first one I'm hitting with 8.
All right.
And then that's it.
All right, Leaf, it is your turn.
Okay. And orb is right there. Okay. I am going to shoot at him. Uh, 12.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm going to move here and draw my longsword.
Okay.
And action surge to take a swing.
Okay.
Define big. How tall is this guy?
He's a medium size, so he's probably like 6.5 feet tall.
All right.
Close to large, but not quite.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
$12 damage.
Oh yeah. He is pretty hurt. And it is now back
He is
to
now absolutely flanked.
yeah. It is now back to the bandit lord. Who is going to attack Henry.
Come on, big boy.
Definitely not the dude who just put an axe through his chest. I don't know why that makes sense.
If I put an axe through my chest, I wouldn't try to kill them first either. I'd be like, nope, fuck that.
I put an axe through his fucking rib cage and fucking cleaved his buddy in half. Like, I don't know. What I do.
17 hit.
Just barely.
You are going to take 14 damage from that.
Cool. I am going to do my deflect attack as my reaction.
Okay.
So that negates 15 of the damage. How much did you say you did?
14.
Okay, so I take no damage, and I am going to burn my last focus point to do the redirect attack since I reduced it to 0.
I have
He
to
needs
do
to make a dex throw.
he failed 4.
All right. So he takes 9 damage as I redirect his sword back into his leg.
All right. He is gonna he's gonna turn around and attack the dude with the axe because he decided that's a better person to fight.
Don't
Uh,
fuck
Probably
food.
figures he got a better chance to hit
Oh
him.
shit. Nat 20.
Oh, that sounded like that was a good idea.
He does 27 damage to Lightbearer.
I am dead.
Well, you're unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Yeah.
I'd have to do
No, you
your
got,
max health again in order to kill you.
Yeah, don't forget you got that D6 whenever you use your saving throw.
Yeah, I was a nat 20. He rolled a 25 to hit, so
No, I mean on his saving throw. He still got that.
um
So you don't die.
When he does his stabilization check.
Yeah.
I'm going to do his last attack, which is a dagger, which is going to miss for sure because it always does. And I'm going to attack Leaf with it. And
Reward.
oh, he rolled a 24 to hit.
Roll a what now?
24 with a dagger.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 on the roll. with a +5.
Okay.
And you take 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. It is back to the top with Henry.
Cool. Second verse, same as the 15th verse. He is flanked with advantage. 18 to hit on the first one.
Yep, that hits.
That is 8 damage. He's still up.
Yep, barely.
Cool. Bonus action doing it again. Yeah, that's 12 and a 7. Both those are going to miss.
All right. Lightbearer, it's your turn. You need to roll for fail or success.
So is that just the death saves roll thing next to it?
You just roll a flat d20. If you get above 10, you succeed. If you roll a natural 20,
I
you
got a 12.
Yeah, you're good. You made your first one.
Willie, it is your turn.
All right, give me a second. I'm looking for something.
Healing word.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get your bitch ass up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just throw my boomerang at him again.
Gotta love to
First
just
one.
stick into it. Who cares? He's like, fuck it.
With a 14.
Nope, that misses.
Ooh.
Got advantage.
Roll it
Try it
again. Roll it
again.
again.
Oh,
You do have advantage, yeah.
okay. So then what? 26. Then that's the advantage.
First one would have hit.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Yeah.
And then the next one is gonna be 23.
Yep, that hits.
All right, we're gonna smack it with 9 on the first one, and then 7 on the second one. What's that? 16.
He is down.
Mm.
Like my syndrome.
Mm.
Is this
Down as in dead, or down as in just
Down as a-
hurt?
Down as a dead.
you brained him with a pimp slap?
I told y'all, don't start none, won't be none. And I want to check his pockets.
Let's just forget about the guy dying on the floor.
Don't worry about me.
I'm
Because
fine.
that game
You
won't
got
be
your
very
pockets
long.
for me?
He's like, fuck you, I want this shit off his body, man.
He'll be okay. Empty your pockets, homie.
You're gonna see Henry take a real deep breath and calm down, and he's gonna go, Willie, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, Hoss, but maybe
Oh,
toss
yeah. Cure wounds. Or do I need to cure wounds, or how do I get them up first? What do we
Cure
do?
wounds would do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, cure wounds. Yeah, heal that shit up. So, he's gonna get, what we gonna get? Come on, cure wounds. Where you at? Spells. Cure wounds. You will get a total of, not a lot. 7.
Well, it's better
Doesn't
than
matter.
dead.
Yeah, better than dead. Get your ass up. Laying down on a job and shit. Fucking new guy.
All right. At that, I'm alive. I'm up. Can I lay on hands my ass back to health?
Make sure that took that slot.
All right, now that you got
No.
big enough lamp, I'm glad you're back up and alive, buddy. Good job on that, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, that's run his pockets first though. But why do you heal me? The fuck?
Well, you know, sorry for not being an asshole. Anyways, I'm gonna run over here to this bandit captain. I'm gonna run his pockets and check out what's in the tent.
I am also gonna go over here and start running these guys' pockets. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back for our bandit homie that's tied up.
Still alive? Oh yeah, he's still alive.
He's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
alive.
he's still alive. He's squirming now.
Somebody needs a
I
little
mean,
extra.
like, do I have to
XP?
roll a strength check to drag him over here to see the dead bodies of his homies so we can interrogate him?
No, he's basically
All right,
He's-
well, I'm
he's
dragging
defeated.
this motherfucker over here with
So,
me.
which
And then
point
he's gonna
was he-
watch me run the pockets of his homies, and then I'm gonna come over here and say, "Hey, yo, I like your J's," and I'm gonna see if these guys got some.
What size shoes, man?
I'm a paladin of conquest. I ain't never said I gotta be holy, bro.
like, fuck that
I
shit.
I
Give me
might
his
need
stuff.
some new kicks.
Have everybody do a investigation check for me. Now, let me ask, are you wanting to keep doing these games tests? Like, are you okay to just keep playing that character?
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, honestly.
All right.
I'll probably tweak that one.
You said
Feat, but
which
yeah,
kind
I'm
of check?
Investigation.
Investigation. 22.
I got a 19. Also, Leaf got a nat 20. Don't let him play that 22 off like it wasn't a natural 20. That motherfucker knows where everything in this team fits.
All right. So
Yeah.
this is how
I
we're
wanna
going to
know-
do it. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to try to make this as fair as possible. So I'm going to name off what you guys find, and then you decide amongst yourselves who is going to get what, okay? Is that fair? Or would you rather have me just say, no, you find this shit, he finds this shit?
Yeah, we can let us do it.
All right.
Yep.
So between all the bandits, you find 250 gold.
How much?
Is that 4?
250.
Hold on. How many of this? Is there 4?
There's 4 of you guys, yeah.
4 of us currently.
So
We get 62 each, and then we got a little change.
6250.
Yeah.
here, 50.
What does the 50 come out to in silver?
50.
50.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, huh?
Silver
He's
to
like,
1 gold.
he's like, I don't know what this little change shit is. I do a big coin.
I'm gonna hand my gold to Willie and be like,
Oh shit.
keep an eye on this for me, invest it for me. I'm not the greatest with money.
I got you, player. I got you.
And then
I'm gonna get us we gonna have a motherfucking siesta.
I give them
All
all
right.
but 10. So 52. 52.50.
To who?
You.
Oh shit.
Watch my money, buddy.
I got you.
So you guys are officially
Bank of Willie.
stable? Is that what the dynamic is? here?
That's what it sounds like, right? You see that, right? They gave me all their money, right? I didn't even have to ask. They just knew where to give it to.
Damn.
We always.
I'm
gonna have
new to this power
companionship.
dynamic. I'm gonna be
Oh,
holding my shit.
I
They
never
know how
know.
it works.
Now that that's out of the way,
What else do we find? That's it?
I'm looking for the supplies that got stolen.
Okay. There are a couple items in here as well. I'm looking up the ones that I want to use real fast.
Take your time.
There's a big tent to the southwest that looks like it's got all the provisions that have been taken over the last couple days.
Is there a wagon here?
There is. It's actually what the one bandit was kind of working on, because it looks like one of the wheels was busted when they were running it into the forest.
I'm gonna go over there with my wood carving and tinker's tools and fix up the wheel.
Okay. You also find 4 horses that were stashed in the southern part of the forest,
Oh, I'm getting me a fucking horse, bud.
kind of tied up to trees. It looks like the horses that were from the town.
I got me a
Okay.
fucking horse, bud.
How do y'all feel about feeding people horse feed?
I'm not particular about it. I kind of got
They're starving. It's
I
meat.
understand that, but I think we're gonna find quite a few of the provisions that were stolen
All right,
here.
listen, guys. This horse over here specifically is named Bubbles, and if you guys touch him, I'll kill you.
You gonna blow my bubble?
Okay.
All right, Bubbles it is.
Big talk for somebody that just got stabbed.
Listen, I'm on 7 health points. We can run that fade. All right. So, what else did we find?
So the first item you find is a cloak of elven kind.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
Geez,
I'm
Henry
assuming-
or
yeah, okay.
Willie.
Yeah, one of our elves.
While wearing this cloak with its hood up, wisdom, quote unquote, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity checks made to hide. As the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you, pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
That's all you, pimpin'. Go for it.
All right, I'll take it. I got it. What is it called again?
Cloak
Elven.
of Elven Kind.
Cloak of Elven. There we go, right
Let's see here. And then you'll also find a ring of mind shielding. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible, until you remove the ring, or until you die. And this is the last part. This is actually kind of fun. If you die while wearing this ring, your soul enters it. Unless it already houses a soul, you can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer can't prevent telepathic communication this way.
Which one of these bandits was wearing that ring?
It was in a box
Oh, okay.
with a bunch of other like stolen loot and stuff. By the way, there is some weapons and armor laying around that's standard. So just like regular leather, a couple long swords that the bandit lord was holding, a couple daggers, and a crossbow as well.
I might take a dagger. Just a simple dagger, right? You hear me?
Yeah, you can take a dagger.
Okay. All right, cool.
If you turn it down, is it just
I'll try. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm good on the two units, so y'all three work it out amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I'm really kind of cool off that. I got bubbles.
I mean, I don't want to be greedy, but
I mean, a pimp that the people can't tell when he's lying or not, that's right.
I mean, if you don't want it, what's the ring it is? The ring of mind shielding?
Yep.
I mean, anybody else going? Going?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'll take the ring.
Okay.
Henry,
Ain't much one.
I need you to roll me insight.
Inside
For who?
Henry.
Okay.
16.
You sense something nearby that is piquing your interest.
Which direction is it coming from?
It's coming from the northeast near the rock wall.
Cool. I'll go from over here on the wagon, which I assume I've finished mending that wheel.
Yep.
And I'll bebop over here. I'm going to assume it's kind of by this campfire.
Yep.
All right, what do I find?
You need to roll a perception check.
Okay. 17.
You notice a small alcove that looks like it's been kind of pulled up. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it was messed with and then shoved a bunch of rocks and dirt in front of it.
Cool. I will move the rocks and dirts out the way and see what I can see.
You find a belt laying on the ground.
What the belt doing?
The belt's sitting there looking back at you. It's not doing nothing.
Oh,
It's just sitting there.
I'm gonna put the belt on.
Okay.
All right, welcome to this. You attuned to this cursed item.
And you are now a girl.
You have a tutu on the rest of the game.
And double D's.
Switchback just got a lot more interested.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all call me Henrietta.
As you pick this belt up and put it on, you take a really good look at it. This finely detailed belt is made of dragon hide. While wearing it, you gain a +1 bonus to the saving throw DCs of your key features. In addition, you can use an action to regain key points equal to the roll of your martial arts die. You can't use this action again until the next dawn.
What's it called?
Dragon hide belt +1.
So, while wearing it, gain +1 bonus to saving throw DCs. CB3. Oh fuck! So I can regain all my key points twice now because I've got another feature that I haven't used yet called Uncanny Metabolism. That like if we got in another combat while we were on our way back to town, as soon as we roll initiative, I can use it. It gives me all my focus points back, and it heals me for 1d6 +4.
That's a pretty nice little feature.
It's only once per day.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you you never know when you need that.
Yeah, once per long rest. So now I can essentially get all my focus points back twice. All right, good shit. I'm going to walk out and be like, y'all check this fucking bitchin' belt I found.
Shiny.
Yeah, no shit, Bubba.
Yeah, you did fix the wagon, by the way.
All right, I am hooking Bubbles up to that fucking wagon, and we're
I'll hook Bessie up beside it. By the way, you rode in on a horse named Bessie. Battle.
That's interesting.
By the way, I am feeding Bessie a carrot that I produced out of nowhere for being a good girl in that charge.
I think I know where you produced it from, but I don't know why the horse is eating it. Or how you threw that many punches with it in your ass. But
So one of the monk key features, one of the things I can use a focus point on is a thing called Flurry of Blows, and it lets me do 2 unarmed strikes instead of 1 as a bonus action. Monks don't do a whole ton of damage, like we don't scale well into the late game. But early game, being able to punch somebody 3 times in a row with a D6 is kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Especially when
100%.
Big time.
And I got +6 to hit on all of them.
And I have to
And
say,
you can move like a motherfucker.
I got
was-
40 feet of movement.
I will say, like, the one thing that surprised me most, because I was like, okay, maybe I have too many bandits for this combat. And then here comes Tess just fucking chopping bandits in half, and I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have enough bandits. I need to add like 10 more.
Yeah, Cleave is a bitch. Don't ever let somebody with a great axe have multiple people in front of them.
I just forgot he had cleave, honestly. It was such a last second thing, and I'm like, he's playing a paladin. I'm like, oh, there's some cheese fuckery going on. I know it. And then sure enough.
That just base class, dude. It's
Cheese
nuts.
fuckery.
Yeah, I literally just clicked paladin and clicked buttons until I didn't like. One of my feats isn't even like usable.
Yeah, but you can fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll find-
Cleave is
I'll
good
find
shit.
something that works.
So I'm assuming you guys are wanting to load all of the food and provisions and shit that were taken onto that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do
Everything.
that, yeah.
Everything that's here.
All right.
Even gonna take the tents down.
I feel like we take the one live bandit to recount the tales of my badassery.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Or else the tales of my
Yeah.
conquest will never be recounted.
Hey, speaking of which, I'm going to walk up to that bandit. I'm going to kind of grab him by the front of his shirt, and I'm going to take the cloth out of his mouth. Hey, bud. I appreciate you telling the truth. I told you I'd let you go. So I'm going to let you go. Are there any other bandits around here?
No, it was
And
just us.
I come up behind him and go, and do you know anything about what's going on out in the water?
That was actually going to be my next question. Thank you, Leaf. Yeah,
Hmm.
y'all know what's been causing people to disappear out of the lake nearby?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
Is
Oh,
he
right.
lying?
No, he's not lying. He's just
He knows better.
he's just scared to death at this point. He ain't like an older guy. He's kind of like a kid in his mid-20s. He's
Well,
just
right.
like
What was the town that we just came from?
shown.
Now, are y'all from Shone?
No, we were from a different town. We've been kind of roaming around everywhere, and this seemed like the best place to get food and hijack stuff.
Do you have other camps like this around?
No, it was just us.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I think this young man can be redeemed. How'd you like to find some honest work in an upstanding town?
As long as you don't kill me, I'll do whatever you want.
I'm not going to kill you. Not this time. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. I ever catch you on any kind of banditry again, I'm going to cut your fucking toes off and string you from a tree and let you bleed to death.
No, we won't make him bleed to death. We're gonna put a wig on him and put him in my stable.
Now, come on now. He ain't pretty enough.
Long-term suffering.
But anyways, come on, kid. We're going to take you back over here to Shone. And we're going to see if we can't find you some honest work. And I'm going to introduce you to the mayor and all the guards. That way they all know your face. And I'm still going to leave him hogtied, but I'm going to plop him in the back of the cart with all the food.
Okay.
I'm just going to pat him on the head, and I'm going to go sit at the front of the cart and look to the rest of them and be like, well, y'all ready to head back to town?
Yep.
All right. Come on, Bubbles. Come on, Bessie. Smack.
Yeah, let's ride. To the water.
All right, we're gonna pop back over to Shone because you guys aren't actually that far outside of Shone. You're maybe like an hour's ride outside of it. Let me get a little thingy here. Oop, give me
I
that.
am going to slide right back up right here in front of the inn. Walk into the innkeeper and be like, "Hey, you want to send a runner to go find the mayor and a couple of the guards real quick?"
Yeah, we can do that. What happened?
I took care of your bandit problem, except for this young buck that's in the back. He was with them, but I'm pretty sure he's about to shit his pants after what he saw me do. He seems like he could be redeemed, so I want the mayor and the guards to meet him, and I want y'all to find him some honest work.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'll send an envoy to the other town to let them know that the bandits were taken care of, and maybe we can start receiving some goods again.
Oh,
Is-
we filled up the back of the cart with all the goods that y'all were missing. There's plenty of food and everything in there. I figured I'd just bring it here where you and the mayor could figure out how you wanted to distribute it.
Oh,
We
that's
say
good.
make this kid help you too.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
he's
yeah, you definitely make that little shit kid help you, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
nudge him with my foot. You gonna help, ain't you?
yeah. I'll help.
Oh, now you ain't got to be scared of me just because of what I did. I've been friendly so far, haven't I?
Yes, sir.
Good boy. And I'm gonna untie his feet and his hands. This here's the innkeeper. I'm sorry, boss. I was a little drunk last night. I didn't catch your name. What was it?
Whiskey.
All right. Well, Whiskey here's in charge of the local inn. You're gonna go with him and go get the mayor. You're gonna introduce yourself real nice like, and if you try to run off or cause problems, I'm gonna break your fucking knees. Understood?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. Be a good lad. Go on now. Whiskey, I'm taking a beer, by the way.
Just have your fill. It's fine.
Thanks, bud. And I'm gonna walk in, pour myself a couple of pints, pour a couple for the other guys if they want one, and sit my ass down at the bar.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yep.
All
Sounds
right.
like a good idea.
Hey, lamp boy, you want one?
Me, fuck it.
Well, all in all, I'd say that was a pretty eventful day, gentlemen. Lamp, how you feeling after getting your ass kicked a little bit there, bud?
Well, I need about 17 gallons of alcohol, a nap, and a shower.
You know, I think we
Oh, I
can
need
make
to
it.
find somebody who does attunements too. Where do I find that at?
You can just attune to it over time. You don't have to find anybody in particular.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
So we got the what about the horses there? What are we doing with the horses?
I'm sure there's some kind of like post.
Ain't there like a stable at the place we're staying?
There's
Yeah.
a stable at the end. I assume somebody's got to own them, or at least somebody's family member did. I say we let the mayor and the innkeeper sort it out.
Except for Bubbles. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight everybody here for that fucking horse.
Yep. With
Oh,
the exception of Bubbles.
That's my reward. We will go to 10 toes down for Bubbles, bro.
Bubbles.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine. I understand.
I mean, worst comes to worst, if somebody really needs it, they can just take Bessie and I'll ride double with you again.
We'll go ahead and because we didn't do it last time, go ahead and bump your guys' level up to level 5 now.
Ooh.
Yay.
Party day, I wanna rock and roll all night.
And party every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna rock and roll all night. It's about the best I could do.
New games for
I forgot. I got my PC and everything put back together. I was gonna pop a photo for you guys here in the Discord channel so you can see what it looks like now. This is the stream PC.
That looks good.
Yeah, I swapped. I honestly, all the fans that are in there was only, it was $40 for all of them. It was $20 for 6. So I got, there's not 10 fans in the rig, 6 intake and 4 exhaust, and then I upped it from 16 gigs to 32 gigs, and then the processor went from an 8 core to a 24 core.
Oh, go guys! I don't need bubbles. I do get Faithful Steed. You fucks. I do get Divine Steed at level 5.
Oh, cool. Well,
Oh, nice. Excellent.
I don't need bubbles. The bitch can have them back.
I will fight you over bubbles. Actually, I don't need it. Never mind. Forget it. I have Divine Steed.
Fuck
Screw
it.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
And his divine steed is now named Bubbles.
It is increasingly named Bubbles. Yes.
Man, y'all are super, super fucked. When it comes to initiative.
Oh yeah, monks get. Don't you have advantage on initiative?
I've got +7 to my initiative now.
All right. Cool.
Sweet.
So like my acrobatics went up to +7, and so did my sleight of hand and stealth.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're going to be stealthing all over the place then.
Hey, I'm sneaky as fuck. That's why you guys haven't noticed the 5 daggers I've got on me at all times.
You have 5 daggers? Where the
Yeah.
hell do you hide them? No, I don't want to know.
You're just gonna see him start reaching into a bunch of pockets, and he's just gonna start like 1 dagger, 2 dagger, 3 dagger, 4, 5. One of them comes like from behind his neck.
So if it says creature, can it be human or monster? Or is it just creature? Like, what does that work?
Creatures are like
What's
the
rest of
monsters.
No, not always. What's the rest of the context for what are you asking?
It's for a spell or sleep spell.
I think that would be considered what's the spell called? Let me just do that.
Sleep.
It's sleep.
Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
As I and Red back me up or not, I always took that to mean anything of medium humanoid size or smaller.
Okay. Because it does says, and it says creatures that don't sleep, such as elves. So I'm assuming something that
Yeah.
size at least.
So any
That have immunity into it.
yeah.
Because you can't, or at least I've never been able to, in a game anyway, to take and see somebody take and put a giant to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
No, not unless it's. I don't know. I think it's
Minster or something.
Yeah, there's some different things with it, but yeah, basically it means you can take anything medium or smaller and knock it out, or at least try to
Okay.
knock it out.
Okay.
Sweet, good shit. Oh, I also got extra attack now, so I can attack 4 times in a round.
Nice.
Oh shit! And all my stuff went up to a D8. Holy shit!
Nice. Excellent.
That's nuts. So if I hit all 4 times, I'm automatically doing 16 damage because it's +4 to each hit.
Yeah, monks get pretty nasty.
Monko Bert.
Yeah, they're pretty reliable is the best way I would say.
What happened to him? I don't know. Somebody flashed forward. All I heard was punches that sounded like gunshots, and then he just fucking disappeared.
So, okay, so the great axe does what kind of damage?
Slashing.
Yeah, it's slashing damage.
Okay.
Did I get more focus points or something? Fuck yeah, I did. I got an extra focus point. Oh god, I love Monk. Such a good class.
So the grass. That's not it.
So when do the old innkeeper and mayor get back?
You would see them coming in right about now. Well, I really appreciate you guys taking care of those bandits. Having all this extra food is going to
Cool.
definitely help the town out.
Ooh.
Well, ain't no big deal. Be honest with you, it wasn't as difficult as y'all made it out to be, but good old Lamp over here really helped out.
Well, I'm glad to hear that everything worked out for the best. Our now at least we only have to deal with the seafaring problem.
Oh, what do y'all think? Think we can take a look at that too, or we want to
Yeah.
let them now?
I said, we need to do a long rest and we can go look at that too.
Yeah, I'm down for the long rest.
No,
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind going sleep a little myself. I'm a little sore. That slash that bandit captain gave me was a little prickly.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for the long rest. I'm here for the night. Old boy's got to get his armor tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be a good idea.
Oh, and also since I'm just level 5 paladin, even though I have the great axe, I can attack twice.
Yeah.
And I could pump divine smites into both those. So have fun gearing anything for me to not take it down.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that in my head too. I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So average.
I was literally thinking, I'm like, man, should I give Tess like a magic item of some kind? And then I'm thinking, oh, he just hit level 5. He's going to start killing everything.
Yeah, pretty much. And then so instead of the 2-weapon fighting thing, I went with Sentinel.
Nice.
So basically, like, even if I'm on the front lines, if anything comes near or tries to attack anybody that's not me next to me within 5 feet or something like that, I can opportunity attack. Anything leaving my range, opportunity attack, yada yada. So, like, basically, if I'm just within 5 feet of anything, I'm attacking that shit, whether it comes near me or someone I like, which is kind of nice. And then, obviously, I just hit like a Mack truck.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yep. I don't know about y'all, but hey, whiskey. Do y'all have any whiskey behind this bar?
Yeah, I got some whiskey for you.
Don't.
All I have to do is ask. Now, just be careful drinking this. This was made by an old dwarf friend of mine, and it's rather potent.
Oh shit! Y'all have seen the shit the monks used to make at the fucking monastery. That shit would peel paint off the walls. Give me 3 of them.
Okay. Now you just see him pull like 3 shot glasses out, and you just pour this orange liquid into each one of these little shot glasses.
I'm gonna dump all 3 of them into my little bit of beer and just slam it back.
Okay.
Look at him. Let out a huge burp. I'm gonna go to bed now and walk up the stairs.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 12.
You stammer up the stairs and catch yourself a little bit. It is hitting you like a truck right now.
You weren't lying. That's pretty good. And then I'm gonna go lay down in my bed and pass smooth the fuck out.
Leaf and D, Tess, what are you guys doing?
Is there any other shops in this
Yeah,
town?
I'm crawling up in bed for
Yeah.
sure.
Not.
Buying or
Are you talking to
finding
the? Are you talking to the innkeeper or
Yeah,
the barkeep?
yeah. I've been to the armor guy, blacksmith.
I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot that's open right now because of how bad everybody's been off. I mean, we had a pretty nice little farmer's market going on at the northeast end of town, but because of the food shortage, nobody's been able to put any produce or anything out. But once the sea monsters or whatever the heck it is causing people to disappear taken care of, then yeah, that'll be a really big bustling area to get tons of different foods and stuff. There's even like a jewel crafter in town too, but she's been too sick to
Okay.
be able to do it.
All right. Well, with that said, then I guess I'm gonna rack out for the day too. There ain't really much else to do here.
All right, go ahead and give yourself a long rest.
Hey, Test, how much health do you have on that guy?
44.
All right, you got me beat by a hair. I've got 38 on this monk.
How do I
I've
have
also got
43
a
then?
+6 to hit.
I've got
So,
+7 now with 17 AC, so I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, you're doing better than me. My armor class is only 16, but then again, I don't know what armor I'm actually wearing.
And I don't even wear the fuck part is I don't even wear armor.
You're wearing chain right now, Test.
Yeah.
Get that motherfucker some plate mail.
He's got to go see a blacksmith to do that.
Well, I will be going with D to the fucking blacksmith tomorrow, okay?
As we start waking up, I'll look over to Willie. Is it fucking daylight already?
Yeah, really.
All right, come on, let's go see what shithead's got us cooked up. I mean, whiskey's got us cooked up downstairs.
I don't want to get up. It's too early.
Make Red roll a Constitution save. He should be hungover.
Hey, I was getting ready to. Yeah, roll me a Constitution save.
Nat 20.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
he's awake.
He is fucking chipper,
He is
bro.
more hydrated now than when he started.
Yeah,
When he started.
he's less drunk than before he drank the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I think I can get you a couple more shots of that for breakfast. That was pretty good.
All right,
I'm gonna make
so,
it downstairs, and I'm gonna just whistling the whole way down the stairs.
What were you saying, Tess?
I was gonna say, I'm assuming my guy is going immediately for breakfast. Is there anything available?
Yeah.
You know, losing about 10 pints of blood kind of really takes it out of the man. You need to eat.
Yeah, you see the innkeeper, now that he's got a bunch of rations and food and stuff again. He's making some sausage and some eggs, and you see him cooking what looks like a porridge as well.
Fucking send it. I'm eating. Before I go on this grand expedition of finding armor.
I'll sit down next to him and be like, "Morning, Lamp. How are you, buddy?"
Oh, just a little bit lighter than before.
I just take you a big shit.
No. Lost about a gallon of blood on the way.
Cool.
From
And
to
that
town
was
last night.
yesterday.
Yeah, and sleeping in a bed doesn't solve the fucking problem. I don't understand this world.
I always wondered about that. I always figured it was just something to do with the gods, made you feel better after about 8 hours of sleep.
I've still lost copious amounts of blood, and I need to fucking create plasma. Feed me.
What the hell is plasma? And you sure do talk funny. Anyways, hey, whiskey.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you get any more of that whiskey?
Yeah, I have some more of it.
Is it in a bottle or like a small keg?
It's in a bottle.
You got any more of them bottles?
Yeah. He'll
How many?
He'll hand you like the half-empty bottle that he had already opened. He's like, I'll give you that one, but I only got one more left. I'm gonna save that one for me.
I'll give you 10 gold pieces for it.
Yeah, drive a hard bargain.
Not even a persuasion.
I mean, 10 gold for a bottle of whiskey is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But it's his fucking homie's personal brew.
Yeah, I thought I heard him say 20 gold in my mind.
No, I said 10.
Well, why don't we split it down the center? Let's say 15.
How about I just helped save your entire town and made sure you got food on your table?
All right.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not asking for a reward or nothing. I just want some damn whiskey, and I'm paying for it. As soon as Big Willie comes down the stairs, hey, Big Willie, can you take 10 gold out of my share and give it to this young man, please?
All right, I got you.
I think the term you were looking for was, "Hey, Daddy, can I have some
Exactly,
around money?"
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm buying more whiskey.
You
Give
said
the man
10?
Yeah, 10, please.
Yeah.
So, also, I'll have all of what you're cooking on a plate, please.
And you'll see the barkeep just start handing out plates to everybody that's sitting down there now.
As soon as I get my food in front of me, I'm gonna put the cork on that bottle in between the already open bottle, pull it out, and just start taking wigs out of it.
Okay. What are you doing, Leaf? He's talking to himself.
No, he's talking to his old lady. You know that.
Oh, I know. You just see
All right.
Leaf in the
welcome to
corner
city of Idaho.
talking to himself, and he's like, "What's going on?"
I'm gonna look at a lamp and Big Willie and be like, "Y'all want to try any of this?"
I will take
No,
a
I'm
fucking
good.
shot, 100%. I got a Constitution score. We're gonna do this.
I'm gonna pour him a shot.
Okay.
Do I need to roll that shit?
No, because you didn't take 3 in one shot, so you're okay to do 1.
All right. So how does it hit me? Does it hit me pretty fucking hard? Am I loose?
Oh yeah, you're loose as hell because you
Oh, yeah, I'm
basically
taking a
have like
second shot from her.
not much blood in your body. You're replacing it with whiskey at this point.
Oh yeah. So I'm just faded off one shot then. All right. Cool. I'm gonna start slurring and asking about getting some better armor. I need some new duds in this bitch.
I think I've had like 4 solid swigs, like not shots, but I've been like drinking out of the bottle all breakfast.
I'm gonna constitute that to your natural 20 this morning, so you're still riding the high from that. So you're okay for now, but if you keep it up, it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks.
I assumed I was at least buzzed at this point.
Yeah, you're a little buzzed.
You know, I think Willie went to the. Didn't you say you went to the blacksmith yesterday, Bubba?
Yeah, well, what's up?
Well, Lamp over here needs a new shade, man. We ought to go over there.
Got you.
You didn't say it
I'm
was
gonna put
Lamp.
you in
Oh god.
Well, I'm trying to make your name right. Was it Lamp Bearer?
No, it's pretty sure it's light bear. The T's silent. Just imagine it's that.
Wow.
That's fucking gay. I'm gonna keep calling you Lamp.
I mean, to each their own. To each their own.
Boy.
So what are you doing, Willie?
I'm headed back to the armor.
All right. You going with him, Fleshlight?
Yeah, for sure. Flashlight. Yep, that's it.
Flashlight, I like that one.
Lee, you would walk downstairs to a semi-drunk monk, a slightly buzzed paladin, and D.
Oh no, a moderately buzzed paladin.
Yeah, because he's got no blood in his body right now, and he's just drinking whiskey. So
Like I am 60% alcohol in my blood. Like I'm borderline alcohol poisoning. Fucking, I am walking, and I am really invested in getting armor, and I'm having a great time.
What are you doing, Dig? Of course, he comes back, and then when I ask him a question, he's gone again. All right, well, off to the armory then.
Mhm.
All right.
I absolutely stumble in.
You guys, as soon as you're leaving the tavern, you'd hear rye whiskey, rye whiskey. The monk starts singing in the background while he's nomming on his breakfast.
All right. I am
Hey,
walking in here seeking provisions.
Ah, I remember you. You're from yesterday. Who's your inebriated friend here?
We had to suit him up with some armor, man. He getting smacked around too much out there. What you got for him?
Well, I got that armor for you ready if you want it.
Oh yeah, I want that.
It's
What you got laying around for this fat kid over here?
let's see. Well,
I'm sorry.
I think I got some plate or something laying around, but nobody's been able to wear it because it's too heavy for everybody else.
Oh yeah. Let me see that.
Yeah. Let me go grab that for you. You'll see him pull out. You'll see him pull out this big suit of plate armor.
Mm.
How
much for the?
Well, I heard from the mayor that you guys took care of the bandit problem, and that you might be going out to take care of the seed problem too. So I'll give you a nice discount on this. And
well, I appreciate it, there, friend.
Truth be told, it's gonna sit around here and collecting dust anyways, because nobody can wear it. So Give me, they'll call it 20 gold and you can have it.
20 gold. Come on, player. Help me out now.
Man,
How about 15? Give me
see the
15.
fake press on Gucci sticker on the side.
Oh, come on. Come on. This
all
ain't
right.
even real.
Oh, God.
I got 15 gold. Come on, you gotta meet me in the middle somewhere here. I ain't
Alright,
giving
well,
you
like
another
that.
option. Like, just come on.
Come on. I'll even
I'll-
give you some rations.
I'll do you like, all right, what about 15? You do 15?
Yeah, we'll send it.
I can do 15.
All right, I'll do 15.
All right, I'll send it. All right, what am I putting in my inventory here? And I'm taking. So I got the 62 gold. I just take 15 out of that.
I gave it to you, and I equipped it for you already. What did you want to do with your armor you're already wearing? Did you want to keep that, or did you want to get rid of it?
I want to sell it.
Oh,
You want to buy it?
I'll give you like 5 gold for it.
Him or me?
The chainmail that he has.
Okay.
I mean, send it. It'll cost me 10 gold. I'm down.
All right. I mean, I'll give you a gold for that old leather that you're wearing if you want.
Take it.
All right. He'll hand you over the gold. Well, best of luck to you, gentlemen. You'll have to
Appreciate your business.
stop by later. You know, I might have something else that might come into town now that the bandits are taken care of.
Oh, I plan on it. All right, that's it from here.
All right, who else is doing what?
I was sitting at the bar eating
I'm
food,
heading back
getting
to the inn for sure after getting my shit.
I'm heading down.
Studded leather armor, right?
Yeah.
If Leaf
Okay.
Leaf came down and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go check shit out," I'd go with him.
Yeah, he said he was just going to go down to the dock now. All
All
right,
right, well,
you walk along, and I will uncover stuff for you as you go.
Alright, so I'm down to 61 gold.
which way are you heading, Leaf?
We didn't hear you.
I said, hang on a second.
Okay.
Don't you yell at me.
Yeah, guess we're done. We're headed back up here.
I'm gonna head this way.
Okay.
I'm going with him.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm just following them at this point. Like, I mean, I've heard about this sea threat and whatever, and I'm just basically into fighting. So if I see any that to any means, I'm going after it.
Hey, Leaf, you want a sip of this whiskey?
I'm more of a wine guy.
I don't know. This stuff's pretty good.
I'm half dead. I don't think I can.
I'm talking to you, Lamp.
I'll take a swig.
The only way I'm drinking is if we do it in the bitch bombs. Barkeep, give me an ale. Pour that shot, sir. I can take the
Okay,
glass,
there you go.
Drop it in my beer. Fucking slam the shit. And see how well I do.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, let me see. Con save. Boom. Fucking 10, baby.
You are you can barely stand right now. You are just
Hell yeah.
waddling along.
I am here for it.
As soon as Leaf and
Pop
Lamp
my
get
ass
there,
in a chair then, I'm assuming. Where we at? I'm lost. I'm already drunk.
You're still at the bar. Me and Leaf have done took off.
No, you didn't even see us leave.
Well, damn. Assuming it's
Um,
following that.
You guys are going through an area. It looks like they have there's just a small house near the cliff's edge. It looks like just a home an older person near a small beach. Like, you know, this is only like a 40-foot long beach.
I'm gonna go to the edge over here.
See if you could see farther.
Yeah, see what I can see from this height.
That's about what you can see out in the distance.
I'll take my hand and run it through the water on this beach down below him. How cold is that water?
It's unusually cold.
That would make sense.
Considering there's giant ice chunks in the water.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too.
And you can tell, do a perception check for me, Leaf, since you're looking out and you're trying to see out past, you know, whatever you can.
$14.
You can tell that the fog seems to be coming from the water itself, farther out towards the ocean, and it's rolling into the town.
Right.
So you want to hijack one of these boats and go see what the hell's out there?
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to.
I agree. I also think that after getting everybody together and getting the boat ready, that would probably be a good place to end tonight.
Yeah. That was my thought process anyways.
Do I see any of the boats intact on the wharf over there, across from us?
Yeah, there's one small to medium sized boat on the east side of the wharf that you can tell is just kind of sitting and bobbing in the water. The one closest to you is a really tiny Brooke, what the hell's the name of those boats? It's not a dinghy, it's you remember the boat that Captain Jack Sparrow rode himself off in that had a really tiny sail on it?
That's
Like
a
that,
dinghy.
like a dinghy. Yeah, it's basically like a dinghy. You know, it's just a small. There's a rowboat, a dinghy, and then there's a medium-sized boat that looks like it could hold about 5 or 6 people on it.
All right, I'm gonna head over to that wharf over there and see if I can't find the owner of that boat.
All right, now that you're over here,
You coming?
Oh yeah, I'll be right behind you. Fair warning, I'm still drinking that whiskey while we're walking around.
That's perfectly fine.
you don't see anybody at the dock right now, but you do hear some footsteps approaching in the distance.
Turn.
From what it looks like, you can see the mayor coming out of his out of the town hall in the center of town.
Well, that's pretty good considering.
The town hall would be to your northwest.
Yeah, I see it over there. But there's nobody here on the dock at all.
No. It looks like it's been abandoned.
Okay. there isn't even somebody just trying to fish off the dock?
No. The thing that I would say is that because of the unusually cold water, that there's no fish in the water to fish up.
Okay. Where's the mayor
You know,
going?
He's about halfway to you. He's right in the middle of that four-way intersection of town.
Okay. I just wait for him.
Okay.
When he gets past that L-shaped building, I will. Good morning, Mayor.
Oh, good morning, sir. I see you're checking out the wharf over here.
Yeah. We need to commandeer a boat.
Yeah.
So we can figure out what's going on, so that you're hopefully you can get fishing again.
Yeah, we can definitely accommodate that for you. We have two boats you can use. We have this smaller boat here, which will fit most of you guys on there without any issue, but there's not a lot of room besides that. We do have a much bigger boat though that's outside the dock, that's anchored up near the southeast side, that would be able to accommodate you better.
Okay.
We did have it repaired before, after it came back in and it had that huge hole in the side of it. We had our blacksmith repair it for us. But yeah, as you can see, the dock's in a kind of a pretty sad state right now. We don't really have anybody that can maintain it very well, and the people that can maintain it are too hungry and too tired to be out here to do it. So they've been resting up. But they should be returning sometime in the next couple of days once they regain some of their strength.
Okay. Well, do you have anybody left who knows how to drive a boat?
Yeah, we actually have like 2 or 3 people that are seafarers that know how to do that.
Okay.
I can arrange for one of them to come help you out. You just let me know what time you want to depart, and we'll give you whatever supplies we can to help you out.
No, we're basically just going to need water and probably some alcohol for the boys.
I'll make arrangements to have, well, probably 5 or 6 barrels worth of water added to the boat, and I'll talk to Whiskey to see if we can get him to give us some extra alcohol to have on board as well.
prefer flammable.
I look at Henry. I go, "What are you thinking? Tomorrow morning, maybe?"
Tomorrow morning or late in the evening tomorrow. What time did the ships come back whenever they were missing?
They came back in during high tide. They usually left in the morning, but they came floating back in later on in the evening. So I don't know when it happens where they got attacked. I just know that when they leave, they come back later on eventually. There are a couple boats that are still missing, but I suspect they may have been capsized on a reef.
I don't know where these boats were heading each day.
They were headed out to the east of here. That's where we did our fishing, to the east and to the northeast.
Okay.
But ever since what happened to the water, things felt like they've just been kind of stirred up, you know. This is kind of not natural for this area.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I don't know about you, Leaf, but sure. First thing in the morning tomorrow, we'll head out to the usual fishing grounds. Y'all wouldn't happen to have anybody that made candles and has got some cotton, would you?
Candles and what?
Copper.
No, not copper. Cotton.
Oh, cotton. That's a really good question. I know there was this older lady. She's on the north end of town. She's not been in the greatest health, but she's actually one of our jewelry makers. I've heard that she's dabbled in making candles and stuff for people as well. She might be able to help you with that.
Listen, I don't necessarily need an entire candle. I just need some wax and some cotton.
I mean, I can find out for you for sure.
Yeah, y'all figure it out. Let us know in the morning. All right.
Cotton should be easy enough to get. I'm just not sure about the wax. I'll find out.
Wax, fat, anything that'll stick good to that cotton.
Yeah, well, we have a kind of glue. Would glue work?
No, fuck no. I ain't putting that shit in my ear with glue on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Sound like a plan to me. Appreciate you. Leave
All
if
right.
you can't tell what about I'm thinking about making earplugs. Because if they're talking about hearing singing and it hadn't affected the women folk, that screams a siren to me.
That's a damn good point.
Yeah. So, wax, cotton, shove that shit in our ears, it should help.
All right.
So, quick question above the table. Fucking. So, since I can summon the Fine Steed thing as like a spell slot, if I use it at second level, it says that I would be able to control it, and I can kind of flavor it how I want. So I could do like a celestial fucking wolf, like a large dog type thing. It has an attack. It moves on its own, focusing, protecting me if it's not, like technically in combat. It can use its action or whatever. Basically, I can make a pet. I get a pet as a paladin. How does that make sense? Because it had like right here, otherworldly slam, melee attack roll, bonus, blah blah blah. Anything it can hit within 5 feet.
Like that.
He's gonna wind up with a hellhound. Okay, watch it.
I am 100%. But it's my own. Yeah, and it has a basic stat block. It's not anything special.
We have
Like a rideable wolf.
we have issues with hellhounds in this group.
It's not a hellhound. It has the otherworldly steed fucking stat block. It is part of my toolkit as a paladin. I can make myself a fucking fiend, a celestial, or a fae fucking mount of my choice. It can be like it says in the tulip. It says it could be a horse, a fucking camel, a direwolf, or an elk. Yada yada. I have telepathy with it, and if I pick, it can heal us if I let it. Like if I choose celestial, 2d8 plus the spell's level if it's whatever at second level, because that's what the steed would be at second level. It would have like 28 hit points and just be a rideable fucking attack dog.
I'll say this. I'm going to mull that over. I'm not gonna say a definite yes right away because that's gonna bite me in the ass if I do. So let me,
So either way, it would just be
I
my
know it's-
horse is able to attack, like type shit. Like, because I can summon my horse whenever I choose to as an action, ride it into combat. It is able to have its own attack, like action, as on its own. Is what it says. Or I can have it heal on its own action, or use it as to defend me until it dies. Once it dies, it's just unsummoned. It's not dead forever. I can only use the thing.
Yeah, it's
Once
no
a day,
different than my field defender on an artificer or something like that.
Yeah.
Plus, it taking a whole action for him to be able to summon it is a bitch.
Yeah. And it burns the second level spell slot when I summon it. So I can't do two. If I had kept two, I have either 2 second level divine smites, or I have 1 find steed, which summons me my otherworldly steed, which allows it until it is either unsummoned or dead to do whatever it does. And it uses the otherworldly steed stat block. And if I cast it at 5th level eventually, like I can use it to fly around, like it's a flying mount, essentially. Or 4th level plus spell.
Okay. Yeah. You just meet with.
It does
meet with
1d8
me.
damage.
Okay.
Like, come on. It's not like it's going to do a lot. It's 1d8 plus the spell's level radiant or psychic or necrotic damage, depending on which one I choose.
Okay.
It's not like it's super overpowered. This is 1d8, or it allows me to do 2d8 healing, or it
So-
allows me to teleport 60 feet, depending on what I choose.
So how about? So we'll do this.
I mean, it's part of the toolkit, though. So.
Yeah. Just explain it to me before the next game. That way, I just understand it better.
Yeah,
Because I'm too tired to try to figure it out right now anyways, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
maybe.
Like I'm sure it'll be, if Red knows, then he's fine with it too, and I'm like, you guys get it, then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Just explain it to me before the next game, that way I just have it fresh in my mind.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So yeah, are you guys headed back over to the inn?
Yep.
Okay. Willie,
Go back into the
Mhm.
bar.
was there anything that you wanted to do?
Nope.
Let's see. Yeah, you, by the way, you guys do see that punk little bandit kid,
Mhm.
like, you know, bringing your drinks and stuff to you.
Good. Got an honest job.
Oh, look at you, Whiskey. Rehabilitating the. Oh, fuck, what do you call them? Vagrants?
Yeah, you know, he's got a long time to turn himself around and fix what he's, you know, helped damage, so
Just let me know if he needs his ass kicked.
uh, yeah, I can do that for you. And I'm gonna say we're gonna call it a night there because that'll be a good stopping point.
Mhm.
And then we will pick up the next game next week, going on the boat and headed out to the ocean to see what's out there. I thought it went pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
Definitely a lot better than the last one. So
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that was a really great session, man.
yeah, I think it works out better when I just don't interfere as much. So you know, just fuck it. Let me do my little outro real quick, and then I'll get that shut off and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was part 5 of our Dawn of Felwithe campaign. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet up next week. Hopefully, as long as everybody's able to come. Yeah. So don't forget to hit the little bell in the corner so you can see when I go live. We try to do these every week. And I hope everybody has a nice night. Stay safe, and we will all catch you next.